numbers, Icarus 12 and Natural 16, if that helps you, or anything like that. All right.
I need more eye contact. I didn't know we were doing a pitch report, so I didn't write a script or anything. I'll tell you what, I'm going to be completely honest. I almost gave away the result of the toss during that pitch report, but I did well to hold it in. But of course, you know, with the gloomy conditions, the toss is very important. Let's find out what happened at the toss. Is that something that's on your mind right now, or are you just focused on the game?
Yeah, I think for me, just like step by step, focus on the game first, and then let's see what happens tomorrow. Because no matter what happens, like it's a bonus for me.
Absolutely, you're 1-0 up in the series. Fantastic century as well a few months ago, and I wish you and the team the best of luck.
Thank you so much.
Betty, if you could step up for a few questions.
Yep.
Betty, you didn't win the toss, but if you did, what would your decision have been?
I think both decisions should be won, and no matter what, and our team should get ready for it.
Fantastic, that's a perfect answer. And of course, same question. It's been a few months since the first game series. Carrie, of course, went crazy in that first game of the century. Do you have a specific game plan to stop Carrie Chan and even Shanzine?
I think we have some new here for our team as well, and I think it's good for them, and they could chase it to against Carrie, and then Carrie remains there. I think.
Yeah, absolutely. I wish you the best of luck. So there you have it. The news from the middle is the Bauhinia Stars have won the toss, and they're going to have a ball first. So there you have it, the result from the middle. The Bauhinia Stars, they win the toss, they're going to bowl first. They've got a 1-0 lead as well in this series. Fantastic century a few months ago by Carrie Chan. And look at that, the Bauhinia Stars, 90 seconds ahead of time, they're ready. Got Carrie Chan at first slip, and it looks like Alison Sue with the ball. We're going to get confirmation on who those openers are. The players are ready, as is Renee Montgomery. Just getting the attention of the scorers here. Got Shiroi Vacha at square leg right now. There you go, the signal from Renee Montgomery, right arm over. First ball, Alison Sue. bit of width there. That's punched away on the offside for an easy single. And there you go. With that, the Jade Jets are off the mark. They're 1-0 behind as well in the series. They got to start strong in this power play. I'm one of your two commentators for the day, Jade Ansingani, and I'm joined by former county professional Imran Arif, who's also the head coach of cricket at USRC, and he opens the batting as well for the USRC men's team. We'll get to him in a second. Here we go, second ball. That's much better. Straighter. No room for the right-hander on that occasion. Imran, it's nice to have you with us.
Thank you. Thanks, Jay. Thanks for having me. Good morning, everyone.
Look at that, Imran Arif. He's got a tall, milky coffee there. What I assume was a turkey or chicken sandwich earlier as well.
Tuna sandwich, much needed in this weather. Cloudy.
Oh, once again, a bit of room on that occasion. Yeah, good carry as well from Alison Siu on that occasion.
Decent line of length. Forward foot start. Straight to the keeper.
And it's something I spoke about during the pitch report as well. There's a nice even covering of grass, especially from this end. Still looking for a first wicket. A little too straight. We wait for the signal from Renee Montgomery. No signal, so runs off the bat.
Leg right from Rennie.
Perfect. Yeah, we don't have a screen.
It's nicely bowled, Alison. Wicket to wicket.
You know, I like this. You know, one thing about Alison Siu I've noticed over the years, sometimes, especially with the new ball, she tends to drift down the leg side, but we haven't seen that yet.
It's the start from her. Change in the field. I think the far leg is coming up. Attacking.
That's right, fine leg in a circle, third man on the boundary. Yeah, this is well bowled, pitched up, bit of movement away from the right-hander.
Bit of width there, and a decent over to start with from Addison. That's under the over.
Yeah, good first over, just 2 runs off it. 2 for no loss after 1. And it looks like we're going to see spin from the other end. Carrie Chan, captain, fantastic left arm spinner.
Hong Kong captain. She's a very leads from the front. She has done it in the last game as well with that big hump.
Yeah, 122.
Absolutely smashed it last game. Match is she's hitting the ball. Let's see what she got for us.
She's also in the WPL auction tomorrow.
So we should look at that.
Imagine that, a Hong Kong player getting picked up in the Women's Premier League. 5 teams being sold for 450 million USD. Imagine that. Yeah, you gotta move your feet a bit. Gotta rock onto that back foot. Try and find that gap, square the wicket on the offside. Good piece of running though from Ikra Sahar.
A bit of a game from Kerry. With 2 runs out of the bar.
I could tell she hated the fact that I asked her that question about the WPL at the toss.
Imagine. Wish her all the best for that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Here comes Kerry.
Yeah, it's a lot better. That one just coming on with the arm on this occasion.
A bit of dew on the grass this morning. That might be a problem for bowlers. They've got to dry that ball before they pass the tee. Nice ball once again from Kerry.
Ooh, tossed up. I feel like she should have been on the front foot on that occasion.
Yes. Nicely bowled by Carey once again.
She's so good at mixing up her length as well, Carey Chan.
Very experienced companion.
Bit of flight. Oh, that should have been taken. That should have been the first wicket. In fact, run out chance. And she fumbles it. A comedy of errors, Imran Arif.
All over the place. That ball had a lot of things. Drop catch and then a missed run out chance by Carey. Dropped the ball, both ends from both fields.
Yeah, we're going to get confirmation soon enough on who dropped that catch. It might have been Myra, in fact, there in the cover region.
We just need to check.
Yeah, I don't want to blame a USRC player when I've got the head coach of USRC with me right now.
Let's end of the over.
Yeah, an eventful over. 2 runs off it once again, including a drop catch and a missed run out. And if it sounds like I'm being harsh, I'm really not. This is the skipper of the national team, Carey Chan. Should have collected the ball, should have been first wicket down. Like I said, she's in the WPL auction. Did really well in Fair Break Invitational as well. Conceded less than 6 runs and over, often bowling to full member nation players.
Jade bowling. It's Mariam.
Yeah, interesting that. A little bit too straight. Work down to deep fine leg for a single.
Nicely worked down on leg side. For 1 run.
That's important, isn't it? Especially when you've lost the toss, you've been put into bad and overcast conditions. At the very least, you don't want to be losing early wickets.
Here comes Mariam.
Wide delivery on this occasion. First extra of the day. Yeah, no, the Bauhinia Stars, they're looking for that early wicket. That's why you see a slip in position as well.
A very early change from Carey in the third over by the third bowler. Let's see what Mariam has got for her.
Oh, there you go. Maybe a second or third slip. That would have been the first wicket. Yeah, Imran, I think it's too much to ask for in T20 cricket, a second or third slip.
Stop those runs.
Just as we say that, Carey Chan, she's moving into a second or 2.5 slip position. Here we go, good pace. Mariam Bibi, she's getting through her action as well. She was fantastic in that Gen Core CHK Women's Premier League as well a few months ago. I believe she was the top wicket taker, or one of the top wicket takers. Fired with the bat as well. Oh, once again, natural yip should have been on that front foot.
Beautiful ball by Mariam once again. Great lengths. The bat up is bit in the back foot.
You could hear that grunt as well. It was an effort ball from Mariam. 4 runs off the over so far. Best over of the innings. The chances have been created by Mariam Bibi.
Once again, beats him.
Yeah, 8 for no loss now after 3. Just going to run you through this Jade Jets lineup. We've got Betty Chan, the skipper, followed by Hayley Liu, Ikra Sahar at the crease right now, Karen Poon, Katie Gibbons, Keanu Gill, Lemon Chung, Myra Baloch, the left armour, Marian Youssef, Natural Yip at the crease right now, and of course Vice Captain Pull Toe.
actually more involved in Jade's squad.
Yeah, false alarm earlier. Actually, this is the end of the over. I think there was an extra that we failed to account for. But no, you're right. An impressive 11. And if you're out there watching this game, it's your first time watching the All-Stars series, I'll just introduce you to the concept. It's essentially a best versus best series. So 22 of Hong Kong's finest cricketers square off against each other. And these 22 players are split into two teams. The Jade Jets, the batting team right now, and the Bauhinia Stars, wearing, I'm going to call it a pink or magenta color. But of course, we do have a few players missing today. Emily out with an injury. In fact, she's one of our camera people today. There you go, Emily. Oh, playing a miss. Imran Arif, you gotta move your feet.
Indeed, early door. You gotta be on that front foot if you want to get some success. There is a bowling change once again. Carrie Chen has taken herself off.
Yeah, it's Alison Siu. So in fact, we see a change of ends here.
Indeed.
And once again, Carrie standing at that second slip position. Oh, playing inside the line of that one on this occasion.
Trying to cut that from away from the body. I think this should be line. Another miss.
Yeah, Imran, I just wonder if she should be playing with a straighter bat as well.
Here comes Allison.
Oh, an under edge on that one. I don't think that counts as a drop catch. I think it landed just short of the keeper behind the stumps.
Yeah, perhaps just under edge, going under the gloves of the keeper. Another one round third man.
Yeah, we got Shanzine Shehzad behind the sticks. Played a crucial innings as well, supporting Carrie Chan in that previous game. Half century for Shanzine Shehzad. I tell you what, Shanzine, she was put down 3 times in her first 6 deliveries in that game. Pitch stop. Oh, look at that. Good amount of movement back into the right-hander.
Good length there again from Allison. And no run.
Yeah, and I've been quite impressed with Alison Siu so far. Still early days, of course. If she can put in a good performance in these 2 games today, she's going to be pushing someone like Ikra Sahar for a space in that national team. Ah, too wide. Look at that. Bit of a commentator's curse, Imran Arif.
Indeed, it's been called wide by Shiro watching. Bit of width there from Allison. Decent lengths, there's just a bit of width. And it's been called wide.
You can see that Allison with that peroxide dyed hair. She's got a short cover in position. Mid on and mid off up in the circle.
The wide, this time a touch fuller. The line are still wide. It's been called.
Bit of a quiet dugout right now for the Jade Jets. Still no boundaries in this innings. They're keeping it tight here, the Bauhinia Stars. Ooh, look at that. A Yorker length delivery. And they squeeze it out to fine leg for a single.
Nicely bowled there from Allison this time around.
Yeah, they're going at exactly 3 runs and over at this stage. No boundaries still, but the important thing is they've got wickets in hand. Someone like Pulto still sitting in that dugout. Throws her hands at that. Yeah, in fact, that's running down to the boundary, and it is the first boundary of the day. Well done, Ikra Sahar.
Great shot from Ikra, a wonderful shot, and just pitched up and she just smashed it over cover boundary for a couple of times for 4 runs. Lovely shot. That's end of the over.
Yeah, 15 for no loss after 4. That run rate steadily increasing. Yeah, I believe 7 runs off the over as well.
Indeed, that was a decent over. It seems Mariam will continue bowling from far end.
And another thing I liked about that shot, there was good conviction to that shot through her. And she's in some good form as well. Ikra Sahar, top scorer at the Gen Core CHK Women's Premier League.
Indeed. Here comes Mariam.
I'm not sure what the appeal was for. I feel like it came straight off the bat.
Nicely bowled, a Yorker length, and batsman played it with the bat, and it's been called not out. Loud appeal.
Yeah, it looked like she hit it onto her toe, in fact, natural yip. But in my estimation, struck bat first. Good change-up, though, from Mariam Bibi. Took a lot of wickets as well with that Yorker length delivery at Premier League.
Shot.
Driven, good, confident shot, finds the field.
Bit of mix-up.
Once again, another missed run out, Imran Arif. So much happening on that delivery.
This field at start and then running between the wicket. Bit of mixed up, got lucky. Ball missed by the keeper.
And I tell you what, though, they're running for the shot on that occasion as well. It was a good shot, just couldn't find the gap. Oh, good comeback. Mariam Bibi steaming in that angle into right-hander, some shape away.
It's nicely bowled, decent pace again. Pace behind that ball too. Well bowled by Mariam.
You see 3 very good friends out in the middle right now. Mariam Bibi bowling to Ikra Sahar. Got Shanzeen Shehzad as well behind the stumps.
They play for DSW in the same team.
Oh, brilliant delivery. Mariam Bibi gets the first wicket, gets her friend out. Ikra Sahar, it was bright and breezy, but dismissed soon after striking that boundary through the covers.
Looks like a wonderful ball, swung in and nipped away the last minute. Great bowling by Mariam.
Yeah, it's classic Mariam Bibi, in fact, isn't it?
Wonderful ball.
16 for 1 now. 2 deliveries left in the 5th over. And that big chant of Bauhinia from the Bauhinia Stars. They're 1-0 up so far in the series. An important wicket at a very important time as well. Ikra Sahar, one of the key batters for the Jade Jets.
Yeah, she looked good with a one boundary, a couple of decent shots as well. But unfortunately, she got bowled with that beauty from Mariam.
Speaking of key players, it's Keanu Gill walking to the crease right now. Yeah, very familiar face, Keanu Gill.
Yeah, experienced player. She's been around for a while. Watch for. Excellent. This is a captain.
Yeah, and someone like Keanu Gill didn't have the best Premier League campaign either, at least as far as our high standards are concerned. A stiff test as well for Keanu Gill.
They've changed in the field. I think we're going to see cover going back on the boundary. They must know the repetition about Keanu Gill. Here comes Mario.
Yep, first ball. Backs away. Yeah, interesting on that occasion. Dot ball to kick off her innings.
Nicely bowled once again by Mario.
16 for 1. Big wicket of Ikra Sahar just now. Can they make it 2 wickets? Oh, playing a miss again. That rounds off the 5th over. It's 16 for 1 after 5.
Yeah, nicely bowled. A bit fuller this time, but Keanu was slightly backing away there. It's ended the over 16 for 1 of 5.
See that scorecard as well right now on your screens. Slow start, of course, for the Jade Jets. It looked like they were picking up the pace, that boundary in front to square. In fact, through the covers from Ikra Saher. Unfortunately, she couldn't kick on. We have a change in bowling once again. Yeah, it looks like Karen Poon, in fact. That's Amanda. Ah, there you go. Emma live behind the camera in the production unit saying, now that's Amanda Chung. Yeah, I tell you what, Amanda Chung, one to watch with the bat as well. The left-handed Amanda Chung, bowling right arm. Bit of width, goes straight to backward point. But no, Natural Yip still looking for a first boundary.
Indeed. Good start by the bowler. Amanda. Once again, nicely bowled on the leg side and nicely played by Natural Yip for 1-1.
Yep, first over for Amanda Chung. On the legs, turns it away. Should be first runs here for Keanu Gill. In fact, she's looking for 2. Yeah, good early call and applause as well from that Jade Jets dugout.
Indeed, massive on the massive tape on the leg side by here. For 2 runs, good running. So we keep for both batters.
It's a 5-4 offside field right now for Amanda Chung. So you can't afford to bowl too wide. Ooh, bit uppish from Keanu Gill.
Bit of a slow ball from Amanda. And Keanu Gill just tried to plant front foot.
On the legs again, lucky to get away with that one. Yeah, it might be signaled wide from the umpire, Shiroy Vacha. No, in fact, signaled byes on this occasion. Yeah, but I tell you what, Imran, there's nobody there at fine leg. So you bowl 2 straight, and you risk conceding a boundary perhaps.
Indeed, there's not much pace on the ball. They have a field of long on and a mid-wicket back on the boundary. For both batters, once again down leg side. It's been called wide this time round. There's not much pace from Amanda on the ball.
Yeah, last over of the power play. She tries to go over the top. Ooh, should have attacked the ball. The fielder had met off. Nonetheless, it's going to be a single to round off the power play. 22 for 1 after 6.
Not too many boundaries in the power play. So far only 1 in first 6 overs. If Jades who are looking to post the big runs, they could be going a bit harder than what they have done so far. 22 of the first 6 overs.
Yeah, I think it's a bang-on 50-50 contest as well right now. It's tough to pick a favorite. And Carrie Chan, the skipper, back into the attack for her 2nd over. It's an important period to play as well, the next 3 or 4 overs. Because that run rate for Jade Jets not ideal right now. They need a few boundaries. They need to get as close as possible to that magical 3-figure mark of 100. It's not going to be easy against Carrie Chan. Big shot attempted. Oh, Maya Gardner. Tell you what, if she'd taken it, it would have been a good catch. She's not happy with herself either.
Indeed, it was a good shot. Bit more power this time around from not sure.
You can see her as well, hands on her hips, and she's going to drop back now to a long on. I think that's the first time we've seen that. Long on in position today. Ooh, lets that go, Keanu Gill.
Nicely bowled, good areas. Carrie Chen is bowling to her field so far. There's only two fielders on the boundary. One is on middle wicket and a long on.
Oh,
Tap that and...
yeah, he's played that well, in fact.
She has played very nicely.
Between slip and the keeper.
That's 1 run for Keanu Gill.
Two balls left now in this over. 2 runs off it so far. Yeah, I tell you what, Keanu Gill, fresh of a century in Division 1 quite recently. So she's coming into this game in some good form. Tossed up, Carrie Chan.
Once again, Carrie Chen is bowling to her field. Offside, it's packed. There's not much space for the ball to go through.
Yeah, no, good call there, Imran Arif, keeping an eye on the field. 7 off 17, natural Yip still looking for a first boundary. There's been no shortage of intent. Just the results haven't quite paid off. Yeah, fired in this time. And just a single.
Nicely played 1 run for natural Yip. Carrie Chen is bowling to her field.
Oh, in fact, we have 1 more delivery left in this over. Ooh, an inside edge from Keanu Gill. Intelligently bowled.
Coming in with the angle. Nicely bowled once again by Carrie Chen. That's end of the over.
Yeah, 25 for 1 now after 7.
Mic off for a second.
It's going to be Amanda Chung to continue. 8th over of the innings, second one for Amanda. And I can see Maya Gardner getting loose as well. A few steps down the wicket, straight to mid-off.
Nicely bowled once again by Amanda.
Down the track again, straight to mid-off. In fact, a bit of a misfield. They're going to pick up at least 1. They really should come back for a second. Yeah, belated call for that second run.
Yeah, a bit of misfield there from Marines. They ran for 2 runs, nicely played and good running to the wicket from the batters.
Yeah, Mahina Heather, of course, plays for KCC. And at that Premier League, bowled 11 overs, picked up 3 wickets across 4 games. Oh, that was in the air. That short cover nearly came into play. Yeah, I tell you what, I feel like natural Yip now, every single delivery she's looking to attack.
Indeed, nicely bowled once again by Amanda.
Yeah, 10 off 21 right now for natural Yip. Yeah, a bit of a leading edge this time. Still no boundaries for her. I have no issues with her intent, though. There's no point pushing and prodding your way to 25 off 50 in a T20 contest. Yeah, now a strong wind blowing past here at the Tin Kwong Road Recreation Ground. Again, mid-off. Should have attacked that delivery. Yeah, that single easier than it should have been. Yeah, I gotta say, some of these fielders for Bauhinia Stars, they've got to attack the ball.
Indeed, once again nicely bowled by Amanda. She has bowled very well, wicket to wicket so far. Not much pace to work with for batters.
28 for 1, last ball of the over. Waits on that, Keanu Gill. And pushes it to backward point. A dot ball to close off the 8th.
Indeed, another good over from Amanda. She has not offered any pace for batters to work with. That's the reason the batters are struggling to runs on the board and end of the over. Looks like a change in the bowling.
Yeah, it's Maya Gardner, the HKCC teenager. I'm told she's only 14 years old by MLI. Yeah, I think she might have turned 15, in fact, Maya Gardner, and I think her father, Neil Gardner, is also in today at the Tin Kwong Road Recreation Ground. Look at that, good bounce and carry, Maya Gardner.
Good start, indeed.
Yeah, in fact, there's a lot of excitement around Maya Gardner in Hong Kong cricketing circles. And I'm very interested to see this battle between Gardner and Keanu Gill, who's currently at the non-striker's end. Once again, good pace. Gardner, easily the quickest of bowlers on show so far today. And like I was saying, Imran, that battle between Keanu Gill and Maya Gardner, last time I saw Gardner bowl to Keanu Gill, she got her out with a brilliant in-swinger. Pitches it up on this occasion. Good shot. Best shot of the day, in fact. Natural Yip gets some width and picks up her first boundary.
Indeed, it was a great shot. Fuller, and she threw a bat and go run through the boundary for 4 runs to the extra cover.
And now that run rate looking a lot better. 32 for 1. We're halfway through the 9th over. She's surveying that leg side field now. Natural Yip just tasted her first boundary, and I think she wants a second one as well. It's a good contest as well between Gardner and these two Jade Jets batters. Some good pace, of course, from Gardner. Good pace off the bat as well, with that slap through the covers.
Indeed.
Down the leg side this time. Bit of pressure here on Gardner.
Gardner is bowling far leg back and it's midway to boundary field on the boundary, and there's a bit of change.
And that's edged down to third man, deep third man in fact. I don't think she meant to get it that fine. But for the first time today, we've seen the field just spread around a bit for the Bauhinia Stars.
Indeed, with that boundary coming in, we'll see 4 fielders on the boundary now. We have an extra cover, taking a wicket, on like a third man back on the boundary. Here comes Samaya.
Full toss, slapped through the covers. Yeah, in fact, there is a cover fielder on the heels of that circle. Cuts it off, just a single. So 2 boundaries, 2 singles. And a wide delivery off this over so far. 7 runs off it. Best over of the innings. Last ball, another full toss. Oh, good piece of fielding from extra cover. I think that's Chan Saha. Yeah, dot ball, in fact.
Nicely bowled and definitely fielding.
Yeah, now for one, I actually wonder if we're going to see a bit of Chan Saha at the bowling crease. Much like Carrie Chan, bowls left arm spin. And in the early stages of Carrie Chan's career, when I interviewed her a year and a half ago, Carrie told me my mentors were Betty and Chan Saha. Betty Chan taught me the basics of batting. Chan Saha spent a lot of time with me and like helped me develop into a left arm spinner as well. It's a classic case of student becoming teacher. Carrie Chan, one of Hong Kong's best cricketers now. Guided, third man. Will cut it off, but can't prevent the single. Yeah, but what a story, Carrie Chan.
Indeed.
And she wasn't an... It's not like she had an instant impact in international cricket either. But over the years, she's just gotten better and better and better. In the last 2 or 3 years, her game has gone to a whole new level. She's a genuine all-rounder now, Carrie Chan. Often comes in at number 4, sometimes opens the batting. Sometimes opens the bowling and bowls at the death. Top and tail bowler. .37 for 1, going at just a shade over 4 runs and over. Ooh, uppish. Yeah, they're going to sneak through for another single. Could have been the second wicket, though. 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 5-4 offside field yet again. Driven. Yeah, good early call. Run out chance, in fact. Oh, that's been given. There you go. Renee Montgomery. Was that given? Oh, a bit of confusion. Ah, okay. There you go. Yeah, it looked like the bails did not fall off on that occasion in Imran Arif. Oh, Renee Montgomery at square leg confused us all. Now, the important thing is right decision made at the end of the day.
She didn't have the view, she couldn't see the ball, if the bears were dislodged or not. The fielders were appealing, and keeper didn't realize that the bears were taken off.
Sold us a dummy there, square leg umpire. Renee Montgomery, I hope she doesn't give me an earful at the end of this game. Tell you what though, I've been impressed with Amanda Chung.
Indeed, I was going to say that. She has bowled really, really well. She hasn't offered any pace to the batters to work with, and she has bowled wicket to wicket. It's like more of a spin option for Carrie Chan. She has done a wonderful job so far for her.
Plays for Craigengow CC as well. Scored a really good 47 in the Premier League a few months ago. Full toss that goes down the ground. Decent bit of fielding. Ooh, in fact, Maheen Heather, that's been parried. I thought they should have come back for the second run there, Imran.
Good try with the fielder though. Just unlucky the ball just bounced off her legs.
Yeah, it looked like it smacked her in the kneecap, in fact. That's what happens when you get the long barrier out. At the very least, you stop the ball going through your legs. Any youngsters watching out there, very important to get something behind that ball.
Beautifully fielded. Now bowled once again by Amanda. That's ended the over.
Yeah, she's raced through that over as well. Getting through her overs very, very quickly. Amanda Chung. Second over for Maya Gardner. Yeah.
Nice
once
ball
again.
once again.
Yeah, nice and brisk, Imran Arif.
Yes, definitely has bowled beautifully there. Good lengths from Maya Gardner.
I see a bit of a smile on your face as well, Imran Arif.
Good to see fast bowlers running in.
Pitched up, driven. Good sound off the bat, but straight to the fielder. It looks like Carrie Chan there at mid-off. I mean, we said this before, we'll say it again, Imran. Something as close as possible to that magical 3-figure mark of 100.
Indeed, I mean, to score around 100 runs They've got to push on from here. They've got 9 wickets in hand and they've got to go hard sooner. With runs, the overs are just shooting through. So far, Bauhinia team has bowled really well.
Yeah, good confident shot again, but there's deep cover in position. I think something's got to give, Imran. I think we're going to see Keanu Gill going after the bowling now.
Something got to be done. Keanu is capable to hit some big hits. Let's see what she got for us.
And she's thumping that bat down at the crease as well. Big shot into the leg side. Once again, deep mid-wicket in position, and once again, just a single. And if you're the Bauhinia Stars, you're not going to mind these singles and dots.
Absolutely. That was a good shot. It sounded really nicely off the bat, but only for 1 run.
Yeah, Imran Arif's just taking a glance at me. He's wondering, why am I at the edge of my seat? I've got a sixth sense for this stuff. Something's going to happen here. Ooh, a full toss. Yeah, called no ball and a misfield as well. So it's going to be 4 runs, an extra run, and an extra delivery.
Definitely, that will help the Jade's cause for
No ball for height.
No ball for runs.
Yeah, it's going to be a free hit, and you cannot change the field either.
Indeed. Must be because of the dew. The ball must be wet. It's not easy for bowlers to get that grip on. Sure.
Down the track she goes. There's work to do for the fielder. Yeah, deep cover does well, in fact. Runs back and keeps it down to 2. But 9 runs off the over so far. I think that's the end of the over, in fact. Yeah, there you go. End of the over. 9 runs off it. Best over of the innings. Both Natural Yip and Keanu Gill looking very good at the crease.
Indeed. That was good over for Jade Jets. Much needed runs.
Yeah, and we've said it before, we'll say it again. They need something as close to 100, preferably 110, 120, to really push the Bauhinia Stars in Game 2 of the All-Star Series.
Indeed, there's a bowling change. Young Maheen Haider, she's coming on to bowl.
Yeah, KCC, they didn't have the best Premier League campaign, winning just 1 out of 4 games. And Maheen Haider. Well, KCC, they had to defend a lot of low totals in that Premier League. That's why Maheen Haider only bowled the 11 overs in the Premier League.
Bit of appeal from the ball. It seems the ball was sliding down leg side.
Yeah, we have a long on in position, a very straight long on, in fact, in the form of Mariam Bibi, and mid off in the circle.
We have 3 fielders on the boundary, one deep cover, long on, and deep mid wicket.
Bang down the ground, and that straightish long on coming into play. In fact, 50 up now for the Jade Jets. We have 4 deliveries left in the 12th over. Imran, I'm going to put you on the spot. If you're the Jade Jets right now, what kind of total are you targeting?
At least 110 to start with. To give yourself a chance, you've got to have some runs on the board. I think around 110, 120 to give yourself a chance to be in this game. Knowing the Bauhinia Stars team with the Kerry Chan, some wonderful batters they have, some of the players are in good form. You've got to have some good scores.
Yeah, absolutely. Half century as well for Shanzeen Shehzad in Game 1. Maheen looking for a first wicket. Oh, you're not going to get it like that. That's down the leg side. They're going to sneak through for a single, and it could be a wide as well.
It is a wide. It's been called. Pressure.
Yeah, you can hear Mariam Bibi as well on the boundary, just giving Maheen some advice, saying slow down. You don't have to rush back to your mark. We've got time. Little too straight. And in fact, it's running down to the boundary. Yeah, there you go. Down to deep fine leg. Will it cross the rope? Looks like it's just slowed up. But no, it gets through to the boundary. A bit of confusion, in fact. Yeah, there you go. Delayed call of 4 from Shiroi Vacha.
From Kino Gill. A bit short down leg side, and Kino Gill have pulled that ball towards the final leg boundary for 4 runs.
You can see she's feeling good now at the crease as well, Kino Gill. A bunch of singles in her innings. Her first boundary just now. We spoke about that as well. A vacant deep fine leg region. It's a similar field that was adopted to Amanda Chung, but Maheen Heather, of course, has more pace on the delivery, less margin of error. Speaking of margin of error, full toss, and I think it's also been called no ball. They pick up a single. Yeah, there you go, Shiroi Vacha onto that in a flash. Another no ball, and that helicopter signal. That dangerous helicopter signal as far as the Bauhinia Stars are concerned. Another free hit. The batters have crossed over, so you can change the field. They're choosing not to for now. Deep square leg, deep mid-wicket on the boundary. Another full toss could be signaled no ball yet again. It's punched to extra cover for a single. No, in fact, gets away with that one. Shiroi Vacha saying 2 balls left in the over. Now that run rate for the first time in this innings has exceeded 5 runs and over. They've got 9 wickets in hand. Pull toe still in the dugout. I think it's the first time today that Jade Jets maybe just about have their noses in front. False start from Maheen. She's going to have to load up again. Bit of concern now in the face of Maheen Heather. She's conceded 10 runs in this over already. Another full toss, slapped to mid-off. Easy single.
Indeed, Jade have got some runs on the board last couple of overs. They have made decent runs. This over has been gone for 10 runs so far by Maheen Heather.
Yeah, in fact, 11 runs. I don't blame you for losing count. It's been a long over. No ball, free hit. Down the ground. Good piece of fielding, Maheen Heather. Every run that you can save off your bowling could make a big difference to the final result. They're going at exactly 5 runs and over. 60 for 1. Countdown is well and truly begun. Less than 2 months now until we see the Fair Break Invitational in early April in Hong Kong.
Indeed, exciting time for Hong Kong cricket women's. Finally, we can get to see Fair Break in Hong Kong. Last year's event was happening in UAE. We are very excited to have that finally in Hong Kong. Great time to have for cricket Hong Kong.
And finally, Hong Kong, it's opened up to the world as well. Sometime this year, we're going to see international cricket return to Hong Kong as well. Stay tuned for more news on that. Nice and straight from Alison Sue, who's back into the attack.
She has bowled really well up front. In the opening spells, she has bowled really well.
But like I said, international cricket at some point in 2023 will be returning to Hong Kong. Nothing official has been announced yet. I'll get back to that in a second. Turned away. Yeah, she's been really good at that, Kino Gill. Anytime they've been 2 straight, picking up singles or even a boundary on the leg side. But like I said, of course, If you want to stay abreast with all the latest happenings about cricket in Hong Kong, then follow Cricket HK on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. Fine leg now on the heels of that circle. Couple of steps down the wicket, slashed through the covers, just a single. But a total contrast to those first few overs. Runs coming off almost every single delivery now, Imran.
Indeed, a bit of intent from both batters so far. Last few overs, the runs are flowing, and that's exactly what they need to get some runs on the board. And as for now, it seemed the 110, 120 is on card.
Ooh, that kept low and she's done well. Keanu Gill finds that gap on the leg side yet again. Yeah, splits that gap between square leg and fine leg.
That's exactly what Jade Jets need, and that's another boundary for Keanu Gill.
Yeah, look at that. 6 runs off the over, still 2 balls left. 50 partnership up as well between Keanu Gill and Natural Yip. And that Jade Jets dugout now getting nice and loud. From the corner of my eye, I saw Pull Toe standing up. Yeah, she's ready to get out there, Pull Toe. They've got a good start.
They're changing the field as well. Kerry Chan has put the fine leg fielder back on the boundary.
Smacked straight back to Alison Sue. Bit of a misfield. Ooh, good fielding. Maya Gardner. Yeah, good sliding stop there. I tell you what, Maya Gardner's actually really quick across the turf as well. It's not easy when you're that tall to get down nice and low. It's important as well. You've had a boundary already in this over. You don't want another boundary. 7 runs off the over so far. Last ball. Carrie Chan in at a shortish cover position. Shortish extra cover, in fact. She goes over the top. Natural Yip. Deep cover, work to do. And she's not going to be able to prevent the 2. So 9 off the over. Yet another expensive over.
Indeed, that's a really good over for Jade Jets. Wonderful contribution from these 2 batters. Last 3 overs, they will score around 30 runs. And you can see a bit of intent from both batters. They've got wickets in hand, they've got to go hard.
Yeah, Carrie Chan, of course, the skipper, still has 2 wickets, 2 overs in hand. There you go, getting a bit tongue-tied in the comm box. Bit of a breeze blowing into our faces right now, Imran.
Indeed. Bowling change.
Yep, Amanda Chung into her last over. 3 overs for 13. Just kept things tight, but hasn't picked up a wicket yet. Down the track goes Keanu Gill, turns that into a full toss. That goes to deep cover for a single.
You can see Keanu Gill having that intent. She is looking to go hard at the ball.
Ooh, mishit from Natural Yip. Yeah, it was a bit of a slow start there for Natural Yip. She's getting into her innings nicely now.
You can see the intent from both batters. They are looking to score runs more or less every ball now. It's a good sign for Jade Jets.
And both of them have a pair of boundaries to their name as well. Looking a lot more confident, Natural Yip. Consecutive dot balls though from Amanda Chung.
Amanda has done really well so far. She has bowled beautifully. This is her last over. A lot of dot balls. She is bowling wicket to wicket with not much pace, as we mentioned before.
She's racing through her overs as well. In fact, this over rate very good from Bauhinia Stars. Look at that, reverse sweep, Natural Yip. doesn't find the gap, but gets an A for originality.
Since there's not much pace on the ball, I'm not sure the lap shot option was there. They're going to go hard at the ball.
And I wonder if it was a bit premeditated as well.
Indeed. Slow outfield. We want to hit that ball harder down the ground if you want to get something out of it.
Yet another dot ball. That's 4 consecutive dots. Imran, I get the feeling something's got to give here. Just asking the umpire how many balls left. It's the last ball of the over.
These dot balls are not helping the cause for batters.
Uppish. Yeah, they're going to sneak through it for single. They're going to try to direct hit. I tell you what, Imran, that would have been the second wicket down.
Good fielding by Mahin Haider.
Yeah, 2 runs off the over. 71 for 2 now after 14. Nice and loud, mate. Nice and loud.
That's Amanda is done her 4 overs. She has bowled beautifully.
Continue. I think because of your pace, naturally.
Here comes a Maya Gardner. Uppish in the air from Kinu Gill. That's for 1 run to the cover. Full toss.
Oh,
Another
should have
drop
been
catch.
taken at mid-off. Yeah, I tell you what, Imran, with big shots come big chances. Bauhinia stars, though, you've got to hold on to those.
Maya
5
Gardner.
runs off the over so far. 1 ball left. Maya Gardner still looking for her first wicket. Big shot again. Mid-on. Yeah, it does well. Keeps it down to a single. A lot of action in that over. Imran Arif, 6 runs off it as well. 77 for 1 now after 15. Getting some messages on WhatsApp right now, mainly from Hong Kongers. Thank you to everyone tuning in to this stream. And of course, if you want to help us spread the word about cricket in Hong Kong and the women's game, be sure to share the link of this live stream with your friends and family. And of course, I'm sure some of you are watching on fan code in India, but you can also tune in on the CHK Facebook page and the CrickFit YouTube channel. In fact, I'm on YouTube right now. I'm going to click that share button and that WhatsApp icon. Who am I going to share it with? There you go, family group chat. I'm going to share it with them.
We have a bowling change here. Mariam Bibi comes into ball.
Big grunt. Tell you what, the only wicket taker so far for the Bauhinia Stars. And Imran, it feels like ages ago, but what a delivery to get rid of Ikra Saher.
Indeed, it was wonderfully bowled. Sort of swung in and nipped away the last minute. And she done exactly the same. She has bowled first delivery after the break. She has a similar start. The ball sort of swung in for Keanu Gill.
Yeah, but you have to give credit where credit is due. A big partnership between Keanu Gill and Natural Yip. Big shot again into the leg side. I think she's found the gap as well. It should run away across the sluggish outfield for 4.
Wonderful shot from Keanu Gill. She used that pace since there's no fielder on the boundary leg, at the square leg. Wonderful shot from Keanu Gill with 4 runs.
Yeah, in fact, that's her 3rd boundary of the day. What I liked about that shot, didn't look to overhit it. Very strong, supple wrists as well from Keanu Gill.
Carrie Chan is sticking with the same field, no change.
And we were talking about that total, something in the region of 110. It's not going to be easy to chase down. Low full toss on the legs again, deep fine leg. Should keep it down to a single.
Mariam Bibi is looking to bowl fuller into stumps.
Yeah, I think from BB now the game plan is simple. Just don't concede boundaries. Dot balls, singles, that's okay. 6 runs and over from here on out will take them to 109.
Interesting field placing by Carrie Chan. She brought a long one up for Natural. And then the dot ball.
Yeah, and then mid-off is also standing a little bit closer to the batter. I think that's the right decision as well. If mid-off is going to be in the circle, look to cut off that single. I think for the Bauhinia Stars, you'd rather have Natural Yip on strike. There we go, leading edge. In fact, that's been taken by Mariam Bibi. So dot ball followed by a wicket. And the second wicket to fall. The score now for the Jade Jets, 82 for 2.
Indeed, on the wickets once again, Mariam Bibi. That's a second wicket to her name.
Yeah, once again, a little Saiwan player making an impact in this game. Well done, Mariam Bibi. The only one to pick up any wickets so far for the Bauhinia Stars. And you can see now the familiar face of Pull Toe jogging out to the middle, punch of the gloves with Keanu Gill. Bit of a smile, slap on the back as well. But of course, heading into this contest, it was these two, Keanu Gill, Pull Toe, and Ikra Saher, that a lot of people were talking about. The linchpin of this Jade Jets batting lineup. .82 for 2. The game set up nicely, especially if you're a neutral fan. I think something in the region of maybe 105. We're going to get a really good game here. But if Carrie Chan has another good day, it could be over very soon. And of course, heading into that second innings, I cannot wait for that duel between Betty Chan and Carrie Chan. But for now, first ball, Pull Toe. Down the leg side, she's going to have to bowl that again.
grunt. She's trying to bowl fast, which is fair. She's running in and try to bowl, try to target those stumps. Mariam hasn't bowled badly so far. Decent pace.
Slapped straight to extra cover. Carrie Chan makes no mistake. And this time it is the end of the over. And the score remains 83 for 2.
Well, full toss to finish with from Mariam Baby. Another good over from her. Apart from that boundary in that over, she has taken a second wicket.
Four overs left now. Some thinking to do for Carrie Chan. And it looks like she's brought herself back into the attack. So it looks like she's going to bowl the 17th over and the penultimate over. So she's got to find 2 more overs from somewhere. I think one of those will be bowled by Mariam Bibi. Mariam's bowled 3 overs so far, right? Yeah.
Here comes Carrie Chan.
Ah.
Ball once again.
Yeah, just mishit that Keanu Gill. She's not happy with herself either. I have to say, an interesting move to have slip in position at this stage of the game.
Sort of a flying slip.
Down the track goes Keanu Gill. Over the top goes Keanu Gill. But Maya Gardner makes no mistake at long off. Just single. Yeah, you're right. Bit of a fly slip there behind the keeper. I'm not too sure about that though, Imran. Just 22 balls left in this innings. 8 wickets in hand. Down the track again. Pull toe this time. Benefits from a bit of a misfield. And it's the dangerous Keanu Gill back on strike.
If Jets wants to score those runs, they want to see Keanu Gill batting the overs out if they have any chance to post that big score.
Down the track again. Good connection on that. Doesn't find the gap. Long on.
Raheen Haider, she done well there. It's beautifully fielded. Another good shot from Gill. Now long on comes up.
Oh, I'll tell you what, I think that was a miss-stumping there from Shanzeen Shehzad. Couple of steps down the wicket there from pull toe, a clean collection, as she whipped off the bails.
Bit of a grip in the wicket. Bowled by Carrie Chan once again.
That fly slip continues to move more and more square as the over progresses.
The dot ball.
Yeah, very tidy over, in fact, from Carrie Chan. Just 4 runs off it. 86 for 2 now after 17.
Last 3 overs.
And what I like about this from Carrie Chan, 2 best bowlers now bowling at the death. That 20th over, it remains to be seen who bowls that 20th over. Could be someone like Maya Gardner, who's conceded 22 in her 3 overs so far. She created some issues though, Maya Gardner.
She has bowled well. Good areas.
Deep fine leg, deep square leg, and long on. The 3 boundary riders on the leg side. Got a deep cover in position as well. Easy singles available. And there's one of those singles.
Once again, nicely played by Keanu Gill. She is looking good.
Carrie Chan now just calling Maya Gardner into the circle. Short straight boundaries, of course. Pull toe on strike. Nice and straight again, and they sneak through for a single. I think that's a good result as well from the Jade Jets. You want the well-set Keanu Gill facing as many deliveries as possible. She's got it close to a runner ball so far today. 32 off 34. Tell you what, a nice late burst from Keanu Gill, and she could pick up a half century. 4 balls left in the 18th.
Full toss.
Yeah, good shot. A lot of work to do for Maya Gardner. She's not going to cut it off. 4th boundary now for Keanu Gill.
It's a wonderful shot from Keanu Gill, low full toss, and she went at that ball, and she got nice connect, good connection.
Yeah, look at that. The strike rate for Keanu Gill keeps rising with every passing over. 36 off 35 now. I tell you what, Imran, that was a nice crack off the bat as well.
Beautiful shot once again from Keanu Gill.
Still 3 balls left in this over. And I think for the first time today, a bit of pressure on Mariam Bibi. She's conceded 16 runs in her first 3.5 overs. Here she comes again. Oh, bit of an outside edge. Good running as well. Nice early call from pull toe. Benefits from a slight misfield. You can see Keanu Gill just holding her lower back, in fact. Fresh off a century just recently. So she's in good form, Keanu Gill, but maybe a bit worse for wear as well. For most of the last 15 minutes, we've had gentle drizzle here at the Mission Road ground. Good shot, Maya Gardner. Ooh, bit of a misfield from the long barrier. We get through for a single.
Want to count at this over.
Yeah, 13 balls left in this innings. Keanu Gill getting closer and closer to what would be a well-deserved half century. She backs away, goes leg side. Deep into wicket, Chan Saha cuts it off. Yeah, nice strong throw as well from Chan Saha. Keeps it down to just a single. But it also means that Keanu Gill's going to keep strike now.
Indeed. Another good over for Jade Jets.
Yeah, I know you called it another good over, 9 runs off it. We've got 8 wickets in hand, 12 balls left in this innings. But 6 of those 12 balls, there's every chance might be bowled by Carrie Chan. In fact, just as I say that, a change in bowling, Alison Sue into the attack. Imran, every chance we could see Carrie Chan bowling the final over.
She should. She has the 1 over left. She would like to finish that inning.
And I wonder if some Women's Premier League scouts are tuning into this broadcast right now. Carrie Chan, of course, one of 8 associate players included in that Women's Premier League draft. And each Women's Premier League team needs to have 1 associate player in their squad. A bit of width there. Deep cover. I tell you what, that's a very long boundary. And Chan Saha, she's been fantastic in the deep. She's going to have a role to play with the bat as well. Chan Saha, we could see her batting up the order, of course. Got a half century for Craig and Gow CC during the Women's Premier League. In fact, I think that was the only half century for Craig and Gow CC in that short tournament. Full toss. Ooh, catching opportunity. That's gone to ground. I think that's the 3rd drop catch of the day from the Bauhinia Stars. Sharp chance as well on your follow through.
It's a bit difficult catch. Difficult chance.
10 balls left now in this innings. And if Carrie Chan's bowling the last over, that gives them 4 more deliveries. I'm not going to say to cash in, because Alison Sue's no mug with the ball. But you'd rather go after Alison than Carrie Chan. Turned away into the leg side. They sneak through for a single.
Another good ball from Allison. Nicely bowled.
Yeah, you can hear Mariam Bibi as well in the background saying, come on girls, just 3 balls left. Low full toss. Ooh, bit of a misfield again. And there you go with that single. Oh, no. Bit premature. 99 for 2. But I'm sure that 100 is going to be up pretty soon. .40 of 39 now for Keanu Gill, eyeing that half century. And eyeing a total somewhere in the region of 110, 115. Ooh, maybe just missed out on that occasion. An inside edge onto her pad. Does the umpire agree with me? Yeah, Renee Montgomery says runs off the bat.
That's 100 runs on the board for Jade Jets.
Yeah, she's taking her cap off now, Keanu Gill. Last ball of the over. Bang, she goes through the offside. She finds the gap as well between cover and extra cover. That's running down to the boundary. It's going to slow up. And they really should come back for 3. Oh, that's a poor bit of running. Yeah, just 2 runs there. But maybe Keanu Gill wanted to keep strike.
And maybe she's struggling with her back as well. She just wants to have a rest.
A good over though. 7 runs off it. 102 for 2. 6 balls left. Is Carrie Chan going to give the ball to herself? Yeah, absolutely. Just running a cloth through the ball as well. Getting it nice and dry. That drizzle we were talking about. I was about to say the drizzle stopped, but no, I'm wrong. The drizzle is still on. Very misty, foggy conditions here at Mission Road. A very important 6 balls coming up in the context of this game and in the context of the All-Star Series. Bauhinia Stars, they're up 1-0. A century, of course, a few months ago from Carrie Chan in Game 1. Fantastic 122. I was so lucky to be on commentary back then. I'm lucky to be on commentary right now with Imran Arif. 6 balls left. Carrie Chan. It's Keanu Gill on strike.
Shot.
Ooh, nailed that, but straight to the fielder. Yeah, I tell you what, Imran, I'm not the only one getting excited about that shot. A nice crack off the bat. Again, same fielder, same result. 2 consecutive dot balls. She's so good at this, Carrie Chan. 3.2 overs, 1 maiden. None for 6 so far. 4 balls left in her spell. She goes down the ground. Maya Gardner has some work to do. Yeah, does well. Cuts it off. Keeps it down to a single. It also means Keanu Gill's off strike. Pulto batting on 7 off 9. She only has 3 more deliveries to play with. And that total of 110 that we were talking about. Well, they're going to need a boundary now to get there. Slashed through the offside, straight to the fielder, in fact, and this time she takes the bails off Carrie Chan. It's the big wicket of Keanu Gill. Yeah, walking back to the dugout, misses out in a half century, but a fantastic innings nonetheless. 42 of 43 for Keanu Gill. Gets a warm round of applause as well from that dugout. So that wicket, it also means that we have a dot ball. A drink running onto the field as well for Pulto, who's batting on 8 right now. I think the new batter at the crease should be skipper Betty Chan. No, I got it wrong again. Yeah, I'm not good at recognizing the back of someone's head. But Lemon Chung. She loves that lemon scoop. Lemon Chung. But she's going to be at the non-strikers end for now. But look, that's the thing about someone like Carrie Chan, such a high-impact cricketer. We talked about this before as well. Often opens the bowling and bowls at the death. Imran, those are the 2 toughest periods to bowl in T20 cricket.
There's reason she's the best player in Hong Kong. He's one of the best players in Hong Kong.
Oh, there you
He's
go.
on the front, bat and ball.
Yeah, no, you're right about that. Bit of an outside edge. And they get back for 2. They're looking for 3. Yeah, there you go. Lemon Chung. Fantastic.
A great run.
Oh, they were thinking about a 4th run as well, Imran. Yeah, I tell you what, Lemon Chung, very industrious player. And she loves that scoop shot as well.
The last ball coming up.
Yeah, 4 runs off the over. And the field now going back. Maya Gardner out there at long on. Extra cover as well. Somewhere between the circle and the boundary. Last ball, Carrie Chan. Oh, a bit of a misfield. They should get through for a single. Yeah, I don't think Carrie's too happy with herself. Nonetheless, good over there for Bauhinia Stars. 5 runs off it. And now, the total for Jade Jets after 20 overs, 107 for 3. And I tell you what, I think it's a good total as well from the Jade Jets. An innings highlighted by 41 of 42 by Keanu Gill. And a good contribution as well from Natural Yip up at the top of the order. And they have some work to do in that second innings, Bauhinia Stars. I'm one of your 2 commentators for the day, Jade Ansagani. If you like what you've heard, you can always follow me on Twitter at Jade Ansagani. It's been a pleasure being joined by Imran Arif, my co-pilot, my co-commentator. And of course, don't go too far, because in around 10 minutes from now, we're going to see the reply from the Bauhinia Stars. They need 108 at 5.4 runs and over to go 2-0 up at CHK Women's All-Star Series. Don't go too far. We're going to have the highlights followed by the second innings. We're at this stage. No boundaries still, but the important thing is they've got wickets in hand. Someone like Pulto still sitting in that dugout. Throws her hands at that. Yeah, in fact, that's running down to the boundary, and it is the good friends out in the middle right now. Oh, brilliant delivery. Mariam Bibi gets the first wicket, gets her friend out. Ikra Sahar is bright and breezy. Dismissed soon after striking that boundary from the covers. And once again, just a single. Rush back to your mark. We've got time. Little too straight, and in fact, it's running down to the boundary. Yeah, there you go. Down to deep fine leg. Will it cross the rope? Looks like it.
That's exactly
That kept low, and she's done well. Keanu Gill finds that gap on the leg side yet again. Big partnership. Big shot again into the leg side, and then she's found the gap as well. Should run away from the dot ball followed by left in the 18th.
Toss.
Yeah, good shot. A lot of work to do for Maya Gardner. She's not going to cut it. We're talking about. Well, they're going to need a boundary now to get there. Slashed through the offside, straight to the fielder, in fact, and this time she takes the bails off Carrie Chan. It's the big wicket of Keanu Gill. Yeah,
ये हो गया
Testing 1 2 3 testing 1 2 3
इमरान भाई बोलो जरा हाँ जिस तरह तुम नॉर्मल कमेंटेट करेंगे
Good afternoon. Hello. नहीं आवाज़ नहीं आ रही क्यों नहीं आ रही
मेरी इधर तो मैं तू बोलने लगा तो उधर सही आवाज
मेरी आवाज़ क्यों
तो सही उधर
देखो दूसरा माइक सी ना जो दूसरा माइक सी कैसी सी उतना सही सी
आप बहुत सॉफ्टली बोल रहे हैं
होना ही आवाज़ देखो दूसरा माइक सी कैसी सी बहुत सही माइक सी
हाँ
तू बैठे बैठे कल करना सुनता इतनी आवाज़ आ
केसीसी वाला फिर ये है ना
Welcome back, second innings. And the series is on the line right now. Welcome back, second innings. Yeah, a bit of a false start there for me. But no, like I said in that first innings, 107 for 3 is what the Jade Jets posted. And I think it's going to be a very competitive total as well. We're going to get confirmation soon enough on who the two new openers are for the Bauhinia Stars. That's Amanda. And it's the left-handed Amanda Chung taking strike. Had a decent Premier League campaign, like I spoke of. A nice 47. Excuse me, 47 of 40 deliveries. Yeah, that's what happens, Imran. Had a sip of very cold water just now.
We have Ikra Seher opening the bowling for Jade Jets, defending 107 runs.
Here we go, first ball coming over the wicket. Ikra Seher. Oh, that's very untidy behind the sticks. I think that's Lemon Chung. And look at that, it's run down to the boundary for 4 needless byes. So they're off the mark now, the Bauhinia Stars. 4 for no loss, just 1 delivery into this game.
It's 4 byes for no reason. Obviously, Ikra Seher bowled a decent line length there. The keeper just completely missed that ball. And for 4 byes.
Who's the other opener?
Oh, it's a little bit too straight. And a short arm jab behind square on the leg side. They're thinking about 2. Yeah, good bit of running between Amy Lai and Amanda Chung.
A bit short from Ikra Seher once again. And that's 2 runs to Amanda.
Yeah, tidy start here. 6 for no loss. We're just, well, only in the first over, in fact.
Bit of a change in the field. The gully fielder just moved to square leg. Here comes Ikra Seher.
Yeah, once again on the leg side, tucks that straight to that mid-wicket fielder, a dot ball. Yeah, I think that's Betty Chan, in fact, the skipper there at mid-wicket.
Bit short from Ikra Seher so far. All three deliveries have been on the short side.
Yeah, nice and straight. Coming around the wicket now. So a bit of a change of angle here for Ikra Seher.
If you want early wickets, you've got to pitch the ball up. You utilize that new ball.
Onto the legs again. Luckily, there's deep fine leg in position.
It's too short, too straight. Another single.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure what the game plan is here from Betty Chan. We saw both fine leg and third man back on the boundary. Last ball of the over. It's been a very expensive one, I have to say, so far. The Jade Jets, of course, defending 107. It's a relatively competitive total.
Indeed, it's a low score. You've got to pitch the ball up to be able to get some wickets. Early wickets is important for Jade Jets. That's a dot ball to finish with.
Yeah, 7 for no loss after 1. Imran, I'm going to put you on the spot again. Whose dugout would you rather be in right now?
At this point, I would say not the Jade Jets. The start they have in the first over.
Yeah, absolutely. A bit of a loose start. First ball of the game. Untidy stuff from Lemon Chung behind the stumps. A needless boundary conceded in the form of byes. But I tell you what, it's the captain, Betty Chan, opening the bowling right now. And I don't think I've ever commentated on a Betty Chan game where she's been expensive. And I've commentated on a lot of Betty Chan games.
Another experienced campaigner in Hong Kong ladies cricket.
You know, it's funny, I made the same statement about Akbar Khan, your teammate, just a few weeks ago, and I think 2 balls later, he got an outside edge. Said, I've never seen Akbar Khan have a bad game. And he gets out for 1.
It's cricket for you.
Yeah, that's commentating for you as well.
It's a beautiful start from Betty Chan. Nicely tossed up.
Yeah, she's got a packed offside field as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fielders on the offside. She tries to go big, Amanda Chung. Yeah, and they sneak through for a very streaky single as well. Yeah, didn't quite get a good enough connection on that, Amanda Chung. But I like the intent from the left-hander.
Lucky that it didn't, otherwise it would have been straight to the fielder at long on. Like mid-on.
And you know what? I like seeing Amanda Chung up at the top of the order. She's looked impressive for Craig and Gowcc in the Premier League and also in divisional cricket. Watchfully played this time. Amy Lai looking to get off the mark. But no, Amanda Chung, if she has a nice, good couple of games here today. Oh, full toss, and in fact, it's been taken. First wicket down. Bit of a fortuitous dismissal there for the Jade Jets, but they're not going to mind. That's the end of Amy Lai. She doesn't trouble the scorers.
Indeed, that's the early wicket. Jade Jets were after, and on a low full toss straight to the mid-wicket fielder.
Yeah, disappointing from Amy Lai. Right intent, of course, trying to go after the bowling. I have no issues with that. But she misses out today. And a reminder, of course, Imran, and for all of you out there, we've got a double header here today. So after this game, we're going to see a lunch break and then the third and final game of the CHK Women's All-Stars Series. And if you're just joining us today, the news from the middle is the Bauhinia Stars won the toss, decided to bowl first, restricted the Jade Jets to 107 for 3 in 20 overs. Imran Arif, a few minutes ago, you said, I'd rather be in the Bauhinia Stars dugout. Do you still feel that way?
As long as the carry chain is still in that dugout, I'm happy to be on that side.
Yeah, no, I completely agree with you. And of course, we've spoken about this a few times on the broadcast already, but that whirlwind 122 in game 1. She struck 3 maximums as well down the ground, did Carrie Chan. One of Hong Kong's best players, no doubt.
Indeed. And there's new batter, Shanzine Shahzad. She can bat. She made a 50 in the last game.
Yeah, absolutely. Hit the nail on the head. Good memory there. Played a very good supporting act in that innings to Carrie Chan. And she was dropped 3 times in her first 6 deliveries. That doesn't hurt either. But no drop catches so far from Jade Jets. Nice catch at mid-wicket for that first scalp.
Good start for Betty Chen. Wicket on her first over.
Here we go, Shanzine's first ball. Yeah, good confident shot and an early call for a single. They're thinking about 2. Yeah, in fact, that's been parried away down to the deep extra cover boundary and just about pulled in. Look at that. They cross over for 3 runs. 11 for 1 now. 1 ball left in this, the second over. And Imran, untidy work yet again.
Indeed. And very good shot from Shanzine Shahzad. Sounded very nicely off the bat.
We spoke about this at the pitch report as well. No visible demons in the pitch. And so far, in the first 22 overs of this contest, my analysis of the pitch has been spot on. She's not happy about that. Betty Chan lets out a bit of a grunt, the Jade Jets captain. Yeah, a lot of action in that over. 13 for 1 now after 2. Oh, apologies. 12 for 1 after 2. No, but I agree with what you said earlier as well. As long as Carrie Chan is in that dugout, I'd rather be sitting with the Bauhinia Stars.
Jade Jets do need early wickets, and they have got 1 so far. And they would like to see Shahzad's wicket sooner. So you're going to see Ikra Saher is continuing.
Ikra Saher, of course, took a lot of wickets in that Premier League.
She's still coming around the wicket.
Oh, there's a big appeal on that one, and it's been signalled wide. Yeah, that was interesting. I thought maybe there was a bit of a nick on that. But Renee Montgomery, she is the professional. She probably knows better than us. Signalled a wide down the leg side.
Ikra Saher is still on the short side for my liking. If you want to get early wickets, you've got to be pitching that ball up. And here comes Ikra Saher. Much better.
Oh, fortuitous inside edge. I tell you what, could have gone on to the stumps, could have been 2 wickets down.
Much better bowling from Ikra this time round.
I gotta say, I agree with you though. Maybe just a little bit too short, Ikra Saher. She's bending her back, she's getting some assistance off this deck as well. The generous covering of grass, especially when you're bowling from this end. Yeah, it's well played, guided away behind square in the offside. Ooh, bit of an untidy bit of fielding there on the boundary. It doesn't have to look pretty as long as you cut it off. 2 more useful runs here for Amanda Chung. Yeah, and Pulto there yelling out some encouragement. That vice captain for the Bauhinia. Apologies, the Jade Jets. Nice and straight, good sound off the bat, and they scamper through for an easy-ish single.
Much better bowling from Sahar. Better lengths.
I tell you what, Ikra Sahar has one of the most commonly mispronounced names in Hong Kong. The anglicized pronunciation, of course, Sahar, but the Urdu pronunciation, Sahar. See a short extra cover now in position. Look at that pull toe. Just getting ready for a catch. One of the best infielders in Hong Kong. Make no mistake about that. We've got a slip in position as well. Imran, I wonder if they're going to start bowling a bit fuller. Ikra to Shanzeen. Oh, on the leg side. I think she missed out on that. Yeah, you can see her just shadow batting. She's not happy with herself, Shanzeen Shehzad.
Much better lengths though. Just a good look at the line right. Across ahead.
Mate, and I tell you what, it's a completely vacant fine leg region as well. Nobody in the circle, nobody on the boundary. Ikra Sahar, that should have been 4. Big shot again, miss hit again. Yeah, she wasn't happy with herself, Shanzeen Shehzad. It was an easy boundary, and if it sounds like I'm being harsh, someone like Shanzeen Shehzad has gotten a lot of game time for the national team. If you're an international cricketer, you have to put those away. And on the flip side, if you're an international cricketer like Ikra Sahar, you cannot afford to bowl on the legs with no protection at fine leg. Bit short. Yeah, cut away and nicely. There's a lot of work to do for the fielders. 3 fielders after it, in fact. They're coming back for 2. In fact, they're coming back for 3. Another useful 3 runs here for Shanzeen Shehzad and the Bauhinia Stars.
Yeah, another 3 runs for Bauhinia Stars. 2 short once again from Ikra Sahar.
Yeah, and 7 runs off the over Imran. 19 for 1 now after 3.
Jade's got to pitch that ball up if they want to get early wickets.
You can see that batting card as well. A nice steady start here so far for the Bauhinia Stars. But Amy Lai, unfortunately for her, hitting a full toss straight to mid-wicket, dismissed for 0. They've been helped along by a few extras as well, including an untidy concession of buys from Lemon Chung behind the sticks.
Here comes Betty Chain.
Full toss on the legs. No, you called it, Imran. I think that's the shot of the innings so far. Absolutely nailed that sweep shot. Shanzeen Shehzad, she's off to a flyer.
Indeed, wonderful shot. Nicely tossed up from Betty Chain, and a great shot from Shanzeen Shehzad towards square boundary for 4 runs.
And Shanzeen, yet another little Saiwan player who was so impressive in that title-winning campaign. Yeah, there you go. I'm getting a bit stuffy-nosed here in the comm box. It's very humid. I think it's allergy season as well in Hong Kong. Maybe I should pop another antihistamine. That's a full toss. I think it might be signaled no ball. Yeah, we're waiting. We're waiting. Yeah, there you go, Imran. A no ball. Another free hit. I feel for the bowlers as well.
Just that wet outfield, it's not helping. The ball got to be drier before you start bowling. And that was a no ball.
Yeah, absolutely, mate. I think it's because of the dew that I'm starting to favour the Bauhinia Stars. Down the ground. Don't bother running for that, Shanzeen. Another boundary, consecutive boundaries, in fact. She cashes in on that free hit.
It's a great shot from Shanzeen Shehzad down the ground for 4 runs.
Yeah, still 4 balls left in the over. It's been a very long over. 9 runs off it so far. A lightning quick start for the Bauhinia Stars. And Carrie Chan, she's waiting in that dugout. Oh, a bit of a misfield from extra cover. They come through for a single.
Another tossed up delivery from Betty Chan. Went to mid off for 1 run.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, someone like Shanzeen Shehzad, she's been setting records in domestic cricket over the last few years. But one thing she's had to do, something I've observed in international cricket, she's not really getting her hands through the ball. That hasn't been the case today. A lot of conviction so far in this short innings from Shanzeen Shehzad. She's really going after the bowling, and I like to see that from Shanzeen. That half century, of course, in game 1 of the All-Star series, it would have been very good for her confidence. Make no mistake about that.
Indeed, once again, nicely bowled by Betty. No run.
Yeah, she's picked up the only wicket to fall so far, Betty Chan. She's leaked 15 runs in her spell so far. Yeah, in fact, more runs now into the leg side, just a single. Last ball of the over so far. It's been a tough day at the crease so far for Betty Chan. Finding it hard to just grip the ball. 1 ball left in the 4th. Ooh, bit of bounce on that one. A rare dot ball. 30 for 1 after 4. Look at that required rate now, under 5 runs and over. They need 78 of the remaining 16 overs. And with wickets in hand as well, 9 wickets in hand. It should be a, well, it should be a walk in the park here for the Bauhinia Stars.
Chaining the bowling. Keanu Gill comes in.
Yeah, they needed an innings from Keanu Gill with the bat. She delivered. Now, of course, she's got ball in hand. She's a genuine all-rounder, make no mistake about that. Keanu Gill coming around the wicket, over the wicket, I beg your pardon, to the left-handed Amanda Chung. 9 of 13, Amanda. Oh, look at that, another misfield, square leg this time. They're thinking about 2. Good running yet again. And Amanda getting into double figures now, batting on 11. Smashed straight to mid-off. Yeah, but not for the first time today. Amanda Chung just clearing that front leg. Looking to create some width as well.
Decent start from Keanu Gill so far.
Smacked straight back to the bowler. Yeah, good bit of fielding, in fact, from Keanu. And it's important for the Jade Jets now. A couple of tight overs, just build some pressure on the opposition. They've been too expensive so far, have the Jade Jets. On the legs this time, again, she finds the fielder. A bit of frustration here for the left-hander.
Nicely fielded by Chris here.
You can see Amanda Chung just looking leg side. 3 fielders on leg. straight to that fielder at cover. Yet another dot ball. She walks away to that square leg region. Amanda Chung just gathering her thoughts, thinking, how do I get off strike? How do I get a boundary? Tell you what, she's got a lot of time to play with, Amanda Chung. They've got off to such a bright start. Upish, chance. Just landing between mid-off and extra cover. Scamper through for an easy single. And it's 33 for 1 after 5.
That's a good over by Kino Gill. Good start. It's a bowling change. Mehreen Yusuf is the new bowler.
Yeah, and both Imran Arif and I in the last few minutes, we've got our hood on. It's getting chillier and chillier here at Mission Road.
The persistent drizzle on our faces. Here comes Mehreen.
Yeah, moves across her crease. Tries to access that leg side. Oh, misfield there. Fine leg. And it's gone down to the boundary. Should have just been a single. And she's conceded 3 bonus runs there. I'm not sure who's that fielder in the deep. Is it Myra Baloch?
It's Myra Baloch, yes.
I tell you what.
SRC.
Yeah, I didn't want to bring that up, Imran. Oh, Imran Arif, of course, the head coach of cricket at USRC. And he's worked with Myra Baloch, with Ria Martins, who's not playing today, of course. Oh, no movement of the feet. Good start here from Mehreen Yusuf.
Indeed, nicely bowled.
Nah, but I tell you what, I'm a glass half full kind of guy. Imran, why don't you tell us a little bit about Myra Baloch, the left armer, and her development in the last year or two?
Yeah, she's a young, upcoming one of the few left-arm seamers in Hong Kong. She swings the ball quite nicely.
Yeah, she's got a lot of work to do. Again, will she get around? No. So 3 runs and then... 2 boundaries in this innings, in this over so far for Amanda Chung. Yeah, I tell you what, 41 for 1 now, halfway through the 6th over. Things looking a bit bleak here for the Jade Jets. But I think it cut you off there, Imran. You were telling us about Myra?
Yeah, I mean, she's one of the decent bowlers, upcoming decent left-arm seaming bowlers in Hong Kong. She swings the ball quite nicely. But at the moment, she needs to work on her fielding. With 2 boundaries went through her legs, almost.
Yeah, absolutely, and that's 7 bonus runs conceded as well.
Mehreen Yusuf has done alright so far. She's bowling well. Unfortunately, those 2 boundaries not helping her forwards. It's a wide ball.
Yeah, and if it sounds like we're being a bit harsh, there's a reason they call this the All-Star Series. It bridges that gap between Division 1. I'll get back to that in a second. Driven down the ground. Confident shot. But it bridges that gap, of course, between the domestic Premier League and international cricket. And of course, the All-Star Series is essentially a best versus best series. So 22 of Hong Kong's finest cricketers square off against each other.
Indeed, I mean, a lot of youngsters are involved in this All-Star Series. They have a lot of things to learn from the experienced cricketers like Betty Chen, Kerry, myself, and
Driven.
experience into the game.
Straight to mid-off for a single. No, you're completely right. That opportunity to play with and against some of these national team players, veterans like Betty Chan, Carrie Chan as well. It's so important for the development of someone like Myra Baloch or even Maya Gardner. Both of them, of course, just 16 years old. There's Georgina Bradley as well, who's not playing today. A lot of teenagers now coming through the ranks for Hong Kong. And pretty soon, of course, Hong Kong's also going to have a women's under-19 team. It's one of the key strategic objectives for the high-performance team for Cricket Hong Kong.
Definitely a lot of work to do, and youngsters to be groomed by playing in these All-Star Series matches. For the coaches, a lot of work. A lot of potential in the youngsters and domestic T20 matches.
Meanwhile, it's Keanu Gill to continue. We're out of the power play now. 44 runs coming in that power play for the loss of just 1 wicket. So the Bauhinia Stars, after losing Amy Lai in just the second over, they've come back strong.
We're changing the field, mid-wicket comes in.
And it's clear Bauhinia Stars with a big advantage right now. They're already 1-0 up in this 3-match series. And I tell you what, they win this game today, that's it, they seal the series. But of course there is the larger context of players vying for spots in the national team. And Hong Kong, of course, have a few Asian Cricket Council commitments as well this year. That's in the air, this should be taken. Oh, look at that. Nobody calling for that catch. Betty Chan, skipper, you could have taken it. Keanu Gill, you could have called for it. And a very lucky reprieve here for Shanzeen Shehzad.
That's the thing, you gotta call for those catches.
Especially if you're an international cricketer. Betty Chan, more than 10 years of experience in international cricket. You've got to do better than that, Imran. Yeah, but in general, I feel like the fielder running in should be calling for a ball like that. Oh, look at that. Was that an outside edge? I think so. Yeah, and I think it carried as well. Is that a drop catch?
Catch, yeah, from Lemon Chung.
Yeah, tell you what, Lemon Chung, she's better than that. Another national team player, of course, Lemon Chung. Moves across her stumps, and she's absolutely nailed that. No fine leg in position, and no chance of cutting off that boundary. 49 for 1 now. They're going at in excess of 7 runs and over, Imran. Big advantage.
That's the difference between Jade Jets and Bauhinia Stars.
.25 off 26 now for Amanda Chung. And we spoke about this 5 to 10 minutes ago as well. If she does really well in these 2 games today, suddenly Chris Pickett, more affectionately known as Wilson, the head coach of this Hong Kong women's team, I'm sure he's going to think about including her in that national setup. But no, Amanda Chung, of course, very, very close to making it into that national team. She's got to perform if she wants to get picked for Hong Kong. Another good over here for the Bauhinia Stars, 5 runs off it.
Definitely, Amanda Chung has impressed us so far. With the ball, she bowled beautifully, and with the bat so far, she has kept the run rate ticking. She has done really well so far. She's looking good. She's one of those players who could well go into the national setup and be part of that playing 11.
And you can see on that scorecard just now, 25 off 27 for Shanzeen. Apologies for Amanda. And 17 off 13 for Shanzeen Shehzad. Marine Yusuf, of course, she's been around the national setup before. Spent a lot of time in Pakistan, in fact, during the height of the COVID-19 pandemic. Found it very hard to get a flight back home. That's in the air. It should be taken. Yeah, mid-off makes no mistake whatsoever. So there you go. They get that all-important second wicket. And Imran, is this a bit of a window of opportunity for the Jade Jets?
Absolutely. It's a great ball once again, and good catch at the fielder at the mid-off. That one wicket they were after. Shanzeen Shehzad is gone. A bit of a window. I think Jade Jets got the second wicket.
You can see on your screen right now, it's Captain Fantastic Carrie Chan walking to the middle. Yeah, there you go, the headline act. There's a bit of media coverage here, of course, for this game, including from the SCMP. We have some photographers in. I think a lot of them are going to be taking pictures of Carrie Chan today in that Women's Premier League auction tomorrow. A big 24 hours coming up for Carrie Chan. Imagine if she gets picked up in the Women's Premier League.
Absolutely. She would love to see seeing this innings off, batting through, and wishing her good luck for tomorrow's auction.
Yeah, absolutely. Everybody in Hong Kong, I'm sure, has our fingers crossed. We're going to be tuning into that auction, and hopefully we're going to see Carrie Chan's name getting picked up. I tell you what, on merit, she definitely deserves a spot in the Women's Premier League.
No doubt about that. She's one of the best players in Hong Kong. She has performed at all the levels so far.
Now, one thing we've seen in the men's Indian Premier League over the years, if you're a spinner, it's tough to get picked up in an auction. But a lot of data has shown that there's a big statistical bias there. The numbers don't actually match up. The tendency to ignore foreign spinners. Someone like Mitchell Santon is so effective in the Indian Premier League, the men's edition, of course. So I'd like to see someone like Carrie Chan getting picked up. She's a very good option with the bat in the middle order as well. Maintains a very low dot ball percentage. And speak of the devil, first ball for Carrie Chan. There you go, watchfully played, straight to mid-wicket. And she can afford to just play herself in. The required run rate, of course, Imran, not an issue.
Absolutely, there's no doubt about that. They've got a very good start so far. Run rate is not an issue at all.
59 needed off 76 balls, 8 wickets in hand. Full toss, nudged into the offside, early call of yes. And a bit of a misfield allows them to get through for a single. .50 up as well for the Bauhinia Stars, with 3 balls left in the 8th over. 50 for 2, and they're sitting pretty. Pushed into the offside. A useful dot ball here. Yeah, but I tell you what though, Amanda Chung is good when you've got the skipper, the national skipper, in your team. And you score some runs, you can attract some attention, both from the head coach and, of course, the captain. Lets that go. She was looking for a wide call there, Amanda Chung. But good decision there from Shiroy Vacha. That was within those parameters on the offside. Just 1 run off the over so far though. And they've picked up a wicket. They desperately needed this, the Jade Jets. Up in the air, taken. 2 wickets in the over for Marine Yusuf. And the big scalp of Amanda Chung. Imran, is this the turning point?
Is that the moment the Jades were after? I think they got 2 wickets in this over. wonderful bowling by Mahreen Yusuf.
Yeah, there you go. The Cricket Hong Kong Women's All-Star Series. The gift that keeps giving. Just as we were saying that the Bauhinia Stars were in firm control of this contest, they've lost 2 wickets in 1 over.
That's 50 for 3.
Yeah, I like this. We got a game on, Imran. Every chance that they take another quick wicket, especially if that's the wicket of Carrie Chan. We could see a very impressive, memorable comeback victory for the Jade Jets. But for now, it's Mariam Bibi who's strode in at number 5. This is a big partnership and a big next 15 overs coming up. Apologies, 15 minutes coming up in the context of this series. And a big decision as well for Betty Chan now as well. Who's going to bowl this all-important 9th over?
Oh, in fact, she's coming herself. She's coming on herself to bowl against Carrie Chan, against her opposite number.
And I tell you what, it's a tough decision. It's not been easy for the spinners to grip the ball so far today. So there's always that temptation. Should I go back to myself? Should I back my own skills and abilities? Or do I take the conditions into account? Do I go with someone like Akinu Gill?
Mind you, I think it's not a bad call from Betty Chan. If they can get hold of this wicket, then things would be different. They need this key wicket of Carrie Chan. They would like to see her back as soon as possible.
Yeah, and we spoke about this at the start of the broadcast as well. We said the big battle to watch today would be Betty Chan versus Carrie Chan. The 2 skippers going head to head right now. Carrie still looking for her first boundary. Big battle. Big shot. Bit of a top edge on that one. And there's work to do for deep mid wicket. She comes around but not able to prevent the 2. She's so good on the leg side as well. Carrie Chan loves picking up those 2s. Runs a lot of 2s, in fact, Carrie Chan.
Indeed, that was a very good shot from Carrie Chan. Swept it towards a square leg.
Yeah, Carrie
Change in
Chan.
the field.
Down the track, Yorks herself. Yeah, I wonder if there was a hint of premeditation to that shot from Carrie. But look, if I was Carrie, I would just take my time. There's no need to do anything fancy.
Ball.
You know what? I have a feeling Carrie Chan, she's recognized that mid-off is up in the circle. Maybe just trying to use her feet and get that elevation over the mid-off fielder.
It's a great battle here between two skippers.
Yeah, 2 of Hong Kong's finest. Waits on that, nudges it to backward point. Another dot ball. And finally some energy in the field here from the Jade Jets. They sense that we have an opportunity. Oh, wrong-footed Carrie Chan. Should I go forward? Should I stay back? Play and a miss. Yeah, you can hear pull toe now. Getting louder and louder. Just fielding its short extra cover pull toe. Worked away. Another dot ball. It's a very good over from Betty Chan. Just 2 runs off it.
Indeed, it's a great over. Good contest.
Yeah, and finally that required run rate back up over 5 runs and over. But tell you what, Betty Chan only has 1 over left. Imran, do you give Betty the next over? Do you give her the 11th over?
Perhaps, I think until they don't see Carrie Chan's wicket, she should continue. If they have any chance to win this game or have a chance to win this game, they want to see Carrie's wicket as soon as possible.
You see a change of bowling now. Yeah, that's Karen Poon into the attack. Gotta say, Imran, I have no idea why Karen Poon is wearing sunglasses. She always does that, Karen Poon. Never takes those sunglasses off. Yeah, Karen Poon. Another teenager rocking that too cool for school look. .56 needed. 66 balls remaining. 7 wickets in hand. Oh, that's a poor delivery. Nobody there, of course. That fine leg. And square leg runs around. Is she going to cut it off? Yeah, just about. And in fact, very good bit of running there from the Bauhinia Stars, picking up that extra run.
Great running by Carrie Chan for 3 runs.
We spoke about this earlier as well. She's a very good running between the wickets. Carrie Chan turns those 1s into 2s, 2s into 3s. And very good at maintaining a low dot ball percentage. The scary thing about someone like Carrie Chan, she's getting stronger and stronger. 3 maximums, of course, in that century a few months ago. And you can actually catch highlights of that century live. Sorry, not live. A replay on the Cricket Hong Kong YouTube channel. Punched into the offside, an easy single again. With both these batters still new to the crease, Mariam Bibi faced just the 1 delivery so far and picked up 3 runs to a vacant deep fine leg position. Four balls left in the 10th. Wide delivery. You can't afford to do that as Jade Jets. That run rate now over 6 runs and over. Pressure on Poon. Good shot into the leg side. Deep mid-wicket. Ikra Saher. Yeah, it does well. She's a very good boundary rider. Nice strong throws well in from the deep. And just a single.
Bit of a short arm jog from Mariam.
Carrie Chan still looking for her first boundary, of course. Too short. Oh, so close to a double bouncer, in fact. Yeah, just kept a bit low there. Lucky to get away with that one, Karen Poon. Another thing about Carrie Chan, very sweet timer of the ball. On that occasion, you saw her. She didn't look to overhit the ball. Got it straight off the middle. Bang, down the ground. Lucky that there's someone on the boundary. Betty Chan makes no mistake.
Little uppish, but good shot indeed. Want to come in this over?
I actually remember in that century a few months ago. She's very good at slapping the ball down the ground, Carrie Chan. She's gotten more and more powerful, more and more confident as well as the Hong Kong skipper. Watchfully played from Mariam, and an easy single to third man. Another over ticks by. 60 for 3 after 10. .48 runs required for victory now for the Jade Jets. Apologies, the Bauhinia Stars. The Jade Jets, however, they need 7 more wickets.
As we spoke about, Betty is continuing. to bowl, which is a fair call. They do need wickets.
Yeah, I completely agree. No point having overs in hand if the game is out of your grasp. They need wickets, they need them right now, the Jade Jets. She's taken guard here, Mariam Bibi. And I wonder if Bibi is just going to be a bit watchful in this over. She was very, very impressive, of course, during that Women's Premier League campaign.
She was very impressive with the ball as well early on. She bowled beautifully in the first inning. Batting continues. That was a nicely bowled, tossed up delivery.
Yeah, made that delivery to Ikra Sahar, picking up the first wicket. Definitely the delivery of the day so far. Squeezed into the offside, an easy single.
Good running once again from Carrie Chen. Betty Chen continues to bowl around the wicket to Carrie Chen. She has a fielder, two fielders on the back on the boundary, one square, leg side, two fielders, and that's one run pushed it towards mid-off. Attacking field for Mariam. Here comes Betty Chen. Outside edge, another single. Carrie Chen runs very hard. She's a very fast runner. Betty Chen to continue. She has two fielders on the boundary on the leg side, one square leg and deep mid wicket. Beautifully bowled once again, and it's a loud call of a no. Well bowled. Good calling. If Jade Jets wants to win this game, they've got to see Carrie Chen's back, and that would be wide. It's been called. There's a lot of dew on the field. The ball keeps on getting damp. Here comes Betty Chen, and that slipped out of her hand. That is a wide, and another wide ball. She looks like she tried to do something different with this time around. Maybe slipped out of her hand. Here comes Betty Chen. Nicely bowled once again. That's end of the dot ball, and that's end of the over. After 11 overs, 65 for 3. Mariam Bibi is on 7 of 6 ball. Carrie Chen is on 6 of 14. Change in the bowling. We have Mehreen Yusuf comes back on to bowl. Bauhinia Stars needs 43 runs off 54. Mariam Bibi facing. She has two fielders on the boundary. Both squares are covered. Nicely bowled. Bit of and that's 4 runs. Misfield from Keanu Gill. That went for 4. Thick outside edge through cover point boundary for 4 runs. Jade Jets, they don't need this sort of misfielding. Here comes Mahreen Yusuf. Runs in.
Oh, good thing she was sent back, Carrie Chan. There was no single on offer. Mahreen Yusuf, the single most unlucky bowler we've seen so far today. 3rd time there's been a misfield off her bowling, which has travelled to the boundary.
She's been a pick of the bowler so far for Jade Jets.
That's down the leg side. I think it's going to be signalled wide. Fine leg has a lot of work to do, in fact. And I think they've come back for 2. There you go.
That was thick inside edge from Mahreen Yusuf.
Yeah, but they're ticking along nicely here, the Bauhinia Stars. 2 wickets, of course, falling in the 8th over. But a handy 21-run partnership so far between this pair. Oh, beautiful delivery. Mahreen Yusuf, she definitely deserved that wicket. And now it's 71 for 4. Commentators curse Imran.
Indeed. Beautifully bowled. That just went straight up.
Yeah, just bowling that perfect length, right?
Mahreen Bibi just missed a straight ball probably on off stump. But bowled. Off stump, no bowls.
Yeah, it did well. Hit the top of off, that in-between length. Create some uncertainty in the mind of the batter as well.
That was Mahreen's 3rd wicket. A couple of drop catches of our bowling as well.
Yeah, I tell you what, Mahreen Yusuf, a couple of nice performances today. And once again, you never know, those conversations about potentially being selected for the national team. They're watching closely as well, Saklan and Wilson. They've got a very close eye on this contest. I think we're going to see a lot of players from both squads getting a bit of a run today. Georgina Bradley, of course, not picked in the 11 for the Jade Jets in this game. She might be in action during the afternoon game after lunch. Speaking of lunch, I see no signs of lunch yet. I wonder if we're going to get another cheeky biryani. I've just been told no biryani. There you go. Maybe I'll skip the afternoon game as well. Go home some of mom's biryani. I'm not going to lie, I'm a little bit angry, mate. I'm a little bit angry. Good shot! And in fact, it's been put down at cover. I think that's pull toe. I don't think I've ever seen her drop a catch before. Atif behind me in the production unit saying difficult chance. Clearly, I just get a little bit angry when I'm hungry and craving biryani, mate. Hangry, as they call it. Now, I tell you what, the food is always amazing at Cricket Hong Kong events. Especially when Pakistan Association are playing. Oh my god. Wow, it's a party when Pakistan Association are the home team. Great food at KCC and HKCC as well. Had some very nice tandoori chicken last week. Yeah, threw in a salad as well for good measure. Why not? Some dal and rice.
Talking about food, I think you can't beat food at HKCC. It's always been the best in my experience at Hong Kong cricket in the past 10 years.
Yeah, mate, they had chicken fajitas night a few weeks ago. Oh my god, those chicken fajitas. Throw some guacamole in there. Oh, any day of the week, mate.
Let's end at the over from Mahreen. Another wicket for her. 3 overs, 3 for 20.
Yeah, there you go, Imran Arif, keeping me honest in the comm box, saying we still have a game on here at Mission Road. No, but I tell you what, 35 runs needed for victory, 8 overs in hand. So that required rate, it's still under 4.5 runs and over. And tell you what, Imran, it's a very strange forecast for the day as well. No forecast of heavy rain today, but I think we're going to see this mist and this gentle drizzle for pretty much the whole day today.
Start to give us a bit of shivers. I'm feeling cold here.
Yeah, and you can see some spectators in as well. I don't know who that is wearing shorts, but he's either incredibly brave or not the wisest person. Pulled away, good sound off the bat. In fact, taken in the deep.
Wicket.
Yeah, no, you called it. They lost half their side now. The Bauhinia Stars. And guess who's gone? It's Carrie Chan walking back to the dugout.
And no one, as Maureen Youssef, who took the catch, she has taken 3 wickets, and this time around she was with the catch at the square leg boundary. That was a huge wicket.
Yeah, absolutely. Maureen Youssef into the action yet again. And I tell you what, things have suddenly got very interesting at Mission Road. Just 5 wickets left, 35 needed for victory.
We have again. Oh.
Yeah, no doubt. And the very experienced head of Chan Saha now walking to the crease. Chan Saha, of course, we did not see her bowl in the first innings. But she does open the batting for Craigengower Cricket Club. Chan Saha.
Also with the wicket on the first ball, bit of a long hop, straight to square leg boundary into Maureen Youssef's hand.
And she's going to be on strike straight away, Chan Saha. The Hong Kong veteran, of course, Chan Saha. He's been playing for Hong Kong for a very long time. Tossed up a generous amount of flight there. Yeah, look at that pull toe. New bowler at the crease, wicket off her very first delivery. Got a bit lucky there as well. Carrie Chan, I think she was looking for a maximum. Oh, again, a play and a miss outside off stump. Yeah, nervous moments. 7.3 overs left, 35 needed for victory. She runs back to her bowling mark, just racing through this over. Oh, that's poor down the leg side. She's penalised. Renee Montgomery gets some exercise. The Bauhinia Stars get an extra run.
She got lucky with it. There's no one on the boundary leg side.
Just drops the ball there. Pull toe. Has a bit of a smile. She's gonna have to load up again. Now that I tell you what, a lot of dew on this surface, bit of a drizzle. Not easy to grip the ball. Just 1 run off the over so far. The big wicket of Carrie Chan. Big shot. Oh, I thought that was going to carry for a second. Just landing short of mid-on, and she's off the mark now. Chan Saha. 2 new batters at the crease. Alison Sue on strike now. She can definitely give it a whack. Alison Sue, make no mistake about that. They need to stitch together a bit of a partnership now. Nervous moments for the first time in the All-Stars series for Bauhinia Stars. Play and a miss. Oh, in fact, second wide delivery. Yeah, I think good call as well from Renee Montgomery. Renee Montgomery, of course, very active on social media. And Yeah, you're right. End of the over.
That's a successful over and by Polto.
32 now needed of 42 deliveries. They need a partnership now. You don't want to leave it to the late order. There's still batting to come, of course. Someone like Maya Gardner can definitely handle the bat.
Marine Yusuf with her last over. She has taken 3 wickets so far, and that wonderful catch to dismiss Carrie Chen.
Marine Yusuf into her last over. Full toss. That's not a good delivery. Lucky there's someone out there in the deep to keep it down to a single. But she's picked up 3 wickets already, Marine Yusuf. Easily the pick of the bowlers so far. 3 for 21 into her final over. And I tell you what, she's bowled better than those figures suggest. 3 boundaries coming off her bowling, all via misfields. So if you take 10 runs away from that spell, 3 for 11, suddenly those look like amazing figures. It's been a good performance, Marine Yusuf. Good fielding, pull toe. She's been fantastic in that region.
Great shot, but nicely fielded by Polto.
31 off 40 deliveries now. Keanu Gill up in the circle, mid-on. Mid-off up in the circle as well. Oh, beats her on the inside edge, I believe, this time. Yeah, look at that. Nervous moments for both Alison Sue and Chan Saha. Another dot ball, Imran.
Marine Yusuf bowled beautifully here. She's into her last over. She would love to see another wicket before she ends her spell.
Yeah, no doubt. It's getting chillier and chillier here at Mission Road. I regret not bringing a proper hoodie. This windbreaker, oh, it's not doing much for me right now. Big shot over the top. Oh, just about clearing mid-off. In fact, it's running down to the boundary and it gets there. An important boundary at an important time for the Bauhinia Stars.
Indeed, a very good shot from Madison. Just uppish over mid-off for 4 runs.
Just 2 balls left now in this Marine Yusuf spell. A lot of questions now for Betty Chan. Marine, she's going to bowl out. Betty is already bowled out. Who's she going to throw the ball to? Maybe she's going to give the ball to Keanu Gill. Strong shot, beats pull toe, and they pick up a single.
26 more to win.
Keep going, Bauhinia. Big, big encouragement from Mariam Bibi in that dugout. Tell you what, Mariam Bibi, definitely the loudest player on show today. And that's not a complaint. Down the leg side. Bonus run. Jade Jets. I tell you what, I think that's been the difference between the two teams so far today. Bauhinia Stars, a lot more disciplined with the ball. Their ground fielding was better as well, Bauhinia Stars. Look at that, so many camera people in position. Great to see. And a useful dot ball to close out the 14th over. It's 83 for 5.
25 more to win of 6 overs. Looks like we have Keanu Gill coming into ball.
Yeah, we called it as well. Running out of options here, Betty Chan. Still needs 5 more wickets to win. 25 needed of 36. That gap between runs and balls right now is 9 runs. The Jade Jets, though, they need a couple of tight overs. Just build some pressure on the opposition. If you can get that required rate to around 6 runs and over, maybe 7 runs and over, then things start to get a little bit interesting. Guided straight to third man. Karen Poon makes no mistake. Five for offside field yet again for Keanu Gill. She's got to bowl to her field nice and straight, or that 4th stump channel. Full tosses are not good enough. That's squeezed into the offside for a single.
Keanu Gill has bowled really well so far. 2 overs for 8 runs. She could have finished strong here.
Yeah, I think we're going to see her bowl the 15th and 17th over. Betty Chan, I'm sure she realizes. Squeezed into the offside. Similar region, same result. Another single. Like I said, Betty Chan, I'm sure she realizes that she needs wickets as soon as possible. There's no point having overs in the bank from your best bowlers.
And she needs to find another bowler from other end to accompany her.
Yeah, and that's the tough one as well. We might see Ikra Sahar reintroduced into the attack.
Hasn't been great today. She has bowled a bit too short for my liking on this pitch.
Yeah, especially with the new ball.
I wouldn't mind seeing Myra Baloch from USRC get a chance to bowl at this level. I remember her bowling last time she bowled. She got 2 wickets in 1 over in the All-Star match.
Yeah, absolutely. Good call. She was playing for the Bauhinia Stars, in fact,
Indeed.
back then.
Yes.
She switched sides, Myra Baloch. She was so good in the last game of the Premier League as well against KCC. I think she picked up 4 wickets. That was actually one of the best spells of the Premier League as well. You can read all about it at hkcricket.com. A lot of good content about women's cricket on hkcricket.com. But for now, another over ticks by. It's 85 for 5. $85 for 5, 23 more runs to win. And we're going to see a change of bowling. I think it's Hayley Liu coming into the attack. But yeah, it's nice to see Hayley Liu get a bowl. But I completely agree with you, Imran. Myra Baloch, one of the few left-armers in Hong Kong. Yeah, I think you definitely have to give her a bowl, no doubt about it. She's not been very impressive in the field, I have to say, Myra Baloch. But at the bowling crease, she got better and better as that Premier League went on. Still remember in that first game against Little Saiwan, Myra Baloch, she struggled a lot, bowled a lot of extras. But in that last game against KCC, picked up 4 wickets, got Keanu Gill out as well.
She's a good bowler. In Sunday leagues, she has done pretty decent. One of the recent matches, she has taken 5 wickets in a game.
The dot ball to start for Hayley. Oh, into the leg side, they sneak through for a single.
Good
Right.
start for Hayley Liu.
Yeah, and someone like Hayley, of course, one of 2 recipients of the Anita Miles Foundation Scholarship. Got flown to the UK, got some professional development, a lot of game time as well in club cricket in the south of England. Oh, good bit of fielding. Third man keeps it down to a single. But of course, the other recipient of the Anita Miles Foundation is sitting to our right. Emma Lai behind the camera. Got a lot of game time in the UK. But of course, 7 players Played club cricket in the UK. Oh, that's an outside edge. Yeah, there you go. Finger goes up. 6 wickets down. Imran Arif, where's your money now?
Game on.
Imran Arif choosing to stay neutral. And I tell you what, I don't blame you. 6 wickets down now. Big wicket of Chan Saha. And a big opportunity as well now for the Jade Jets.
Still 21 to win of 26. We definitely have a game on here.
Yeah, and I'm very impressed as well. This first over from Haley Liu. Picking up that big wicket just now. Should be Maheen. And walking in at number 8. I think it might be Maheen either, but we'll try. Nah, there you go. That's why I didn't make. Yeah, there you go. Jennifer Alumbro walking in at number 8. Another left-hander. Of course, Jennifer Alumbro plays for the SSC Divas. We have a lot of familiar faces tuning into this live stream. The like of Tracy Walker, Mark Farmer as well. He's at the ground but listening to the commentary. Neil Gardner, father of Maya Gardner. I had a good chat with him during the innings break. He's watching as well. A lot of people now standing up. They're on the edge of their seat. They're standing up. They're tuned into this contest. 21 off 26. Alumbro goes leg side. Doesn't find the gap. In fact, a misfield. Some hesitation. And I tell you what, a direct hit. And it would have been 2 and 2 for the Jade Jets. But Alumbro, she's off the mark. She survives. 20 off 25. And a lot rests on the shoulders of Alison Sue right now. And I tell you what, I'm going to make a brave call now, Imran Arif. I think this is the Jade Jets game. I think they've got this, the Jade Jets. She goes leg side again. Picks up another single. End of another successful over. 19 runs required for victory. 4 wickets in hand.
That's really good over from Haley Liu. 1 over, 4 runs and a wicket. We definitely have a game on here. 19 runs of 4 overs.
Yeah, absolutely. Big moment as well. Around 10 minutes ago. Carrie Chan pulling Pulto's first ball into the safe hands of Marian Youssef at deep mid-wicket. That was a bit of the turning point as well.
You can see Grossaher is coming back on.
Yeah, good move as well. Saher back into the attack. Yet to pick up a wicket today, but she's definitely capable of making some inroads. And that gap between runs and balls now, at one stage it was around 10 or 11. Now it's just 5. And so one of those things, right? T20 cricket. If you don't have too many wickets in hand, that run rate can take a bit of a hit. $19 required, 24 balls left. They're running out of wickets here. The Bauhinia Stars have made a brave call just moments ago. I think Jade Jets just about favourites right now. Imran Arif gives me a dirty look.
It's a great start by Grossaher. I think if she goes those areas, Jade Jets have a chance.
Yeah, very important dot ball as well to kick off the 17th over.
Need a good tight over here.
Oh, full toss. That's nasty. Goes down to fine leg, who should have done a better job. There you go. A misfield goes to the boundary. And it's going to be it's going to be a free hit as well. Mate, I take it back. Jade Jets not favorites anymore. Not after that. Just 14 runs required now, and it's going to be a free hit.
Just a freebie, and the no ball maybe slipped again from the bowler. It's wet outfield. With a damp ball, it's not easy to control, but at this point, you can't afford these extras.
Yeah, 14 off 23 now. Bang. In fact, she mishits it. Oh, another misfield. Oh, they're going to take advantage of that misfield. I tell you what, it could have been another run out. What happened there? Yeah, better throw. The bowler up to the stumps. Could have whipped off the bails. So they got some runs off the free hit. After all, just a single. 6 runs off the over, still 4 balls left. It's not easy to grip the ball, of course. Very wet conditions here.
Good ball by Seher.
Jennifer Lumbro, of course, plays for the SSC Divas. And I wonder if someone like Animesh Kulkarni is tuned in to this contest right now. They've done a lot of great work, of course, with the SSC Divas. Oh, playing a miss. Yeah, good bit of work, in fact, from Lemon Chung.
Indeed, very well bowled from Nicola Seher. And the crucial dot ball.
I like that from Lemon as well. Alert to the possibility of a run out. She's pushed Jennifer Lumbro now back in the crease. She was batting just outside of her crease, Jennifer. She's gone back. The top edge should be taken. Yeah, and it is taken. 7 wickets down now. Good comeback from Ikra Sahar. Imran Arif, the pendulum continues to swing here at Mission Road. Look at that. We have to take a look at replay. Bit of a top edge there, leading edge, and a big wicket. 7 wickets down. Alison Sue, she's running out of partners. You can see on your screen now, 6 foot tall Maya Gardner walking in at number 9. Make no mistake about it, she can definitely hold a bat, Maya Gardner. But this is a lot of pressure. Ikra Sahar, the change of bowling, it worked. She bowled a nasty beamer, conceded 4 runs down to fine leg. It's been an expensive over so far, but a big wicket. 13 runs required for victory. 3 wickets left here at Mission Road for the Bauhinia Stars. The Jade Jets, they need this victory to keep the series alive. It's a 1-0 lead right now for the Bauhinia Stars. Carrie Chan, she dominated game 1. It was a huge victory for the Bauhinia Stars. But the Jade Jets, they fought back today. Ikra Sahar looking for another wicket. Pitch stop, looking for that Yorker, but dug out by Gardner.
Nicely bowled, that was a great over. Apart from that first ball, which went for 4 byes.
Yeah, absolutely, the plot thickens. 95 for 7. They've been bleeding wickets, the Bauhinia Stars, in the last half an hour or so. Should have been a very easy run chase. But I think it all started with those 2 wickets that they lost in the 5th over. The 8th over, I beg your pardon.
That's 13 runs needed of 18 deliveries.
Imran, I'm going to put you on the spot again. Pick a winner.
Getting his own, can't say anything at this point. Still gonna wait.
Now, but the question is open to all of you watching on FanCud, Facebook, and of course on YouTube. I want to listen to your predictions in the comments section. Let us know who you think is going to prevail in this contest. Jade Jets, the bowling team, or Bauhinia Stars with the bat? Bang! Goes Alison Sue, finds the gap. Ooh, good bit of fielding, in fact. Looks like natural yip there. Keeps it down to 2. Yeah, very good stop, in fact, from natural yip there in the deep. Saved 2 runs in my estimation. Those 2 runs could be very, very crucial in the final equation. Every single run now so important for the Bauhinia Stars. Haley picked up a wicket in her first over. Can she make it 2? Ooh, that one just going on with the arm. She's jumping up and down. Haley Liu. Yeah, she's feeling it. She's feeling good. Had a good summer in the UK. Made a lot of friends. Worked on her cricketing abilities as well. Haley Liu. Tossed up. Smashed down the ground. Bit of a misfield. And they get through for a single. Yeah, and people are tuned in here on the CricFit YouTube channel. So good to see people supporting women's cricket in Hong Kong. And you can understand why. It's a fantastic time to be involved with the women's game in Hong Kong. Fair break, of course, starts on the 3rd of April. Less than 2 months. But we're back live. Oh, that's loose. Shakes his head, Imran Arif. And rightfully so, not good enough. A needless run conceded there. Tossed up. Maybe lucky to get away with that. 9 runs needed. 14 balls left. That's nudged into the offside. Looking for a single. It's going to be close. Direct hit. And yes, it's given by Shiroy Vacha. 8 wickets down now at Mission Road. Imran Arif, what is happening?
Game on here. Definitely. Keep on saying this is a nail biter. Direct hit.
Yeah, absolutely. 9 runs needed for victory. 12 balls remaining. And just 2 wickets in hand. I tell you what, that's not the first time I've seen Maya Gardner run out as well.
I think it's a Jade scan from here. My money is on Jade at this point.
Yeah, mate, there you go. Finally, I got you to make a prediction. I have to say, with just 2 wickets in hand now, 9 runs required for victory, I completely agree with you. The Bauhinia Stars, for the first time today, it looks like they're just behind the curve now. Walking in at number 10, it's Joylene Kaur Dhaliwal. We haven't seen her in action so far today. Joylene didn't get a bowl.
She came back. She plays for Manta, and she's the opening batsman, wicket-keeper batsman. She came back.
Yeah, look at that. It looks like we've got a couple of kebabs here. Yeah, look at that. Tight finish. A thriller at Mission Road.
It's short, and that's...
Oh, I tell you what, it could have been 9 wickets down. Very, very close. 9 needed off 11 deliveries now. 2 wickets in hand. And amidst all that madness, Imran, did they cross over for a single?
Was that a single?
No.
No, there you go, so dot ball. 9 off 11 now.
Change. I think it's Kino Gill with the bowling. So 9 of 12.
Yeah, a bit of a confusion there on whether or not that was the end of the over. Yeah, it's actually getting very loud in that dugout now for Bauhinia Stars. It's interesting, the dugout's yelling out some encouragement. And a lot of encouragement from these Jade Jets fielders as well. 9 runs needed for victory. Kino Gill with the ball. She's looking leg side now. The new batter at the crease, Joylene Kaur Dhaliwal. Big, big moment. Big 6 balls coming up. Bang goes Joylene. She finds the gap as well. It's running down to the boundary, just about slowing up. They come back for a useful 2. They're thinking about 3. Yeah, good running, Alison Sue. 3 very useful runs. And it's Alison back on strike. Imran, impressive from the Bauhinia Stars.
Indeed, those shot. It was a very, very good shot from Jolene. And as I mentioned, that she came back. She got 3 runs of the first ball she faced.
Look at that, Wilson in my ear just now, just whispering, super over, super over. I tell you what, I wouldn't mind a super over right now. 6 needed. She backs away, gets an outside edge, 9 wickets down. Yet again, the pendulum has swung at Mission Road. Imran, this is shaping up to be an absolute classic. Imran, make a prediction, mate. Make a prediction.
Every ball is a different winner. It's a nail biter. Wobbled.
6 runs needed for victory, Imran. 1 wicket left. That was a big outside edge, and it's Alison Sue as well, walking back to the dugout.
For a second, after that 3 runs were scored of the first ball, I thought it was changed towards Bauhinia, but the next ball, wicket, changed the whole thing.
Yeah, and credit to Keanu Gill as well. Brought into the attack, picking up a big wicket. And I think now it is Maheen Heather walking in at number 11. Look at that, number 10 and number 11 at the crease.
A lot of pressure on these young girls.
Yeah, now that view count on YouTube getting closer and closer to 100 viewers. Imagine that. A lot more watching on Fan Code, a lot more watching on the Cricket Hong Kong Facebook page. I want to hear your predictions. Who's going to win? 6 off 10. 1 wicket left. Keanu Gill looking for another wicket. Oh, playing a miss. And another important dot ball. Yeah, there you go. It's gone silent on YouTube now. Nobody's making a prediction. Nobody's sticking their neck out. Everybody's on their feet right now. You can see spectators, fathers, mothers on their feet. Full toss, let go. But another dot. Yeah, make that 6 off 8. 5 runs for a super over. 1 wicket for Jade Jet's victory. Hamad Hassan on YouTube says 1 more. 1 more wicket, that's it. Full toss, misses out on that one. 3 consecutive dot balls now on the back of that wicket. 6 off 7.
I think Maheen just have to see off this ball and let Jolene to take over the last over.
Yeah, absolutely. Kebabs have just been delivered to Mission Road. My kebab's getting cold, but I don't care. 6 off 7. 1 wicket in hand. That's in the air. Oh, so close to mid-wicket. Puts in a diving stop and they pick up a single. Look at that. Should they have taken that run? Maheen Heather, she's going to keep strike. 5 runs required for victory. Who's going to bowl this all-important last over? Is it going to be pull toe? Yeah, there you go. Aaron Bush saying Jets to win. Big prediction coming in from Tripperhead himself. Another prediction of super over. There you go. Chris Pickett, more affectionately known as Wilson, the head coach of the Hong Kong women's team. He's got a smile on his face right now. You hear Niaz Ali as well, that head coach for the Jade Jets, getting louder and louder, shouting out a lot of encouragement, making some adjustments in the field as well now, Niaz Ali. Mid-on and mid-off, up in the circle. 6 balls left, 5 runs for victory.
It's a wide ball.
Yeah, make that 4 runs now. The plot continues to thicken. Every single delivery, we're changing our prediction. Yeah, there you go. Emma Lai as well, getting into it. Yeah, Mark Farmer, I don't know why he's wearing shorts. Not wearing a cap either today, Mark Farmer. Atif as well in the production unit, not wearing a hat. What's going on? That's in the air. This could be the game. Oh, lands just short. In fact, it's a run out. Well done, Keanu Gill. Great presence of mind. And the Jade Jets win an absolute thriller in Game 2 of the All-Stars series, winning by just 3 runs. What a contest we've had so far. Sunday morning here at Mission Road. Imran Arif, missed opportunity for the Bauhinia Stars.
Indeed, a wonderful game of cricket we had this morning. I thought the Jade Jets have bowled really well in second half and they made a massive comeback. Great finish. Everyone chipped in with the wickets and well done.
Yeah, and if you're just joining us, I tell you what, I'm sure you have a serious case of FOMO. It's been a fantastic morning of cricket so far at Mission Road. They won the toss, the Bauhinia Stars, put the Jade Jets into bat. The Jade Jets didn't lose a lot of wickets and got up to 107 for 3. We spoke about that earlier as well. The benefit of having runs on the board, and it's something that paid off for them. The Jade Jets. Keanu Gill, I have to say, what a fantastic knock. 41 or 42 for Keanu Gill. Picked up a few wickets in that second innings as well, including that all-important 9th wicket. But most importantly, the series is now squared. It's 1-1 here at Mission Road, and if you want to find out who wins that series, you don't have to wait too long, because at around 1:30 Hong Kong time, we're going to have Game 3, the decider of the CHK Women's All-Stars Series, and whoever wins that is going to win the All-Stars Series itself. I'm your commentator for the day, Jade, one of 2 commentators, joined by former county professional Imran Arif, who's also the head coach of cricket at USRC. Don't go too far. In around 50 minutes, we're going to have Game 3 of the CHK Women's All-Star Series. Looking to get off the mark. But now Amanda Chung, if she has a nice, good couple of games here today. Oh, full toss, and in fact, it's been taken. First wicket down. Bit of a fortuitous dismissal there for the Jade Jets, but they're not going to mind. That's the end of Amy Lai. She doesn't trouble the scorers.
Indeed, that's the early wicket. Jade Jets were after, and on a low full toss straight to the mid-wicket fielder.
Yeah, disappointing from Amy Lai. Right intent, of course, trying to go after the bowling. I have no issues with that.
Here comes Barry Chain.
Full toss on the legs. No, you called it, Imran. I think that's the shot of the innings. So
Drier before you start bowling. And that was a no ball.
yeah, absolutely, mate. I think it's because of the dew that I'm starting to favour the Bauhinia Stars. Down the ground. Don't bother running for that, Shanzine.
With a persistent drizzle on our faces. Here comes Marine.
Yeah, moves across her crease. Tries to access that leg side. Oh, misfield there. Fine leg in the last year or 2.
Yeah, she's a young, upcoming left, one of the few left-arm seamers in Hong Kong. She swings the ball quite nicely.
Yeah, she's got a lot of work to do. Again, will she get around? No. So another national team player, of course, Lemon Chung. Moves across her stumps, and she's absolutely nailed that. No fun before. Spent a lot of time in Pakistan, in fact, during the height of the COVID-19 pandemic. Found it very hard to get a flight back home. That's in the air. It should be taken. Yeah, mid-off makes no mistake whatsoever. So there you go. They get that all-important second wicket. And Imran, is this a bit of a window of opportunity for the Jade Jets?
Absolutely. It's a great ball once again, and good catch the fielder at the mid-off. That one wicket they were after. Shinzeen Shazad is gone. Very good start so far. Run rate is not an issue at all.
59 needed of 76 balls, 8 wickets in hand. Full toss, nudged into the offside. Early call of yes. Just one run off the over so far though, and they've picked up a wicket. They desperately needed this, the Jade Jets. Up in the air, taken. 2 wickets in the over for Marine Yusuf. And the big scalp of Amanda Chung. Imran, is this the turning point?
Is that the moment the Jades were after? I think they got 2 wickets in this over. Wonderful bowling by Marine Yusuf.
Yeah, there you go. The Cricket Hong Kong Women's All-Stars Series. The gift that keeps giving. Just as we were saying that the Bauhinia Stars were in firm control of this contest, they've lost.
She has 2 fielders on the boundary. Both squares are covered. Nicely bowled. Bit of and that's 4 runs.
2 wickets, of course, falling in the 8th over. But a handy 21-run partnership so far between this pair. Oh, beautiful delivery. Marine Yusuf, she definitely deserved that wicket. And now it's 71 for 4. Commentators curse Imran.
Indeed. Beautifully bowled. That just went straight up.
Yeah, just bowling that perfect length, right?
Marine Bibi just missed a straight ball probably on off stump. But bowled.
I don't know who that is wearing shorts, but he's either incredibly brave or not the wisest person. Pulled away, good sound off the bat. In fact, taken in the deep. Yeah, no, you called it. They lost half their side now. The Bauhinia Stars. And guess who's gone? It's Carrie Chan walking back to the dugout.
And no one, as Marine Yusuf who took the catch, she has taken 3 wickets, and this time round she was with the catch at the square leg boundary. That was a huge wicket.
Getting chillier and chillier here at Mission Road. I regret not bringing a proper hoodie. This windbreaker, oh, it's not doing much for me right now. Big shot over the top. Oh, just about clearing mid-off. In fact, it's running down to the boundary and it gets there. Got a lot of game time in the UK. But of course, 7 players played club cricket in the UK. Oh, that's an outside edge. Yeah, there you go. Finger goes up. 6 wickets down. Imran Arif, where's your money now?
Game on.
Imran Arif choosing to stay neutral. And I tell you what, I don't blame you. 6 wickets down now. Big wicket of Chan Saha. And a big opportunity as well now for the Jade Jets.
Still 21 to win of 26. We definitely have a game on here.
She's pushed Jennifer Lumbrough now back in the crease. She was batting just outside of her crease, Jennifer. She's gone back. The top edge should be taken. Yeah, and it is taken. 7 wickets down now. Good comeback from Ikra Sahar. Imran Arif, the pendulum continues to swing here at Mission Road. Look at that. We have to take a look at replay. Bit of a top edge there, leading edge, and a big wicket. 7 wickets down. Alison Sue, she's running out of partners. You can direct hit, and yes, it's given by Shiroi Vacha. 8 wickets down now at Mission Road. Imran Arif, what is happening?
Game on here, definitely. Keep on saying this is a nail biter. Direct hit.
Yeah, absolutely. 9 runs needed for victory. 12 balls remaining, and just 2 wickets in hand. She finds the gap as well. It's running down to the boundary, just about slowing up. They come back for a useful 2. They're thinking about 3. Yeah, good running, Alison Sue. 3 very useful runs. And it's Alison back on strike. Imran, super over, super over. I tell you what, I wouldn't mind a super over right now. 6 needed. She backs away, gets an outside edge, 9 wickets down. Yet again, the pendulum has swung at Mission Road. Imran, this is shaping up to be an absolute classic. Imran, make a prediction, mate, make a prediction.
Every ball is a different winner. It's a nail biter. What ball?
6 runs needed for victory. In fact, it's a run out. Well done, Keanu Gill. Great presence of mind. And the Jade Jets win an absolute thriller in Game 2 of the All-Stars series, winning by just 3 runs. What a contest we've had so far. Sunday morning here at Mission Road. Imran Arif, missed opportunity for the Bauhinia Stars.
Indeed, a wonderful game of cricket we had this morning. I thought the Jade Jets bowled really well in second half, and they made a massive comeback. Great finish. Everyone chipped in with the wickets, and well done.
Yeah, and if you're just joining us, I tell you what, I'm sure you have a serious case of FOMO. It's been a fantastic morning of cricket so far at Mission Road.